To continue, you are out front with Salazar, so out front of the inn just after waking up, and you're with Fiona and she was pacing outside, that sort of thing. As you continue your conversation with Salazar out front of the inn, in the area where Flint was trying to locate Salazar, trying to buy off the local vicinity and get them to tell them where he is or where the academy might be, Salazar has walked out in front of you. After you ask him about possible reparations for your tasks that you have completed, he tilts his head somewhat to the side, beckoning Fiona to his side. Fiona giving an almost unsure glance up towards you, Flint, as she's been sticking by your side the most, before hefting her bag over her shoulder and shuffling over to the leather-armoured mage. The bronze-skinned man seeming to speak out in a louder tone, thanking you all for looking after Fiona for him. Arms out wide, gesturing in an almost waiting for a hug expression.
I guess fuck it, I'll humour him, sure.
So you go towards him to hug him?
I'll put my hand out to shake.
He does that sort of like flick with his fingers, gesturing for a hug. Asking you to almost bring it in sort of gesture.
As the locals do, I suppose. Then they'll go in.
You step into the hug. Salazar grips you tight and whispers in your ear. Over my shoulder, off to the right of the cloth merchant. Do you want to do a... Oh wait, I forgot to open up the Roll20, sorry. My bad, I should have done that in anticipation. Flints Lodge launch game.
So am I doing a spot check, am I?
Yes, it will be a spot check when we all get in, so... well, everyone's already in here, I was the only one that was not.
I see nothing.
You get a +4 circumstance bonus to yours, Flint, as
so
you were... Yep, so as he pointed it out. Looking over his shoulder, the surrounding mercantile district around the Greens Hill Inn seems to be alight with activity, but sure enough, on the far side near a cloth merchant, there seems to be a grizzled, bearded man talking to two other men. By their outfit, you can clearly tell that they are adventurers or mercenaries of sorts. Alongside them, there also seems to be a smaller, dark-haired girl with almost pristine white skin, wearing a cowl down low. The three men surrounding her, almost seeming to nod as she mentions things and slinks away into one of the surrounding side streets.
I guess I'll mention it to him. I'm assuming they're going to be going on a vacation.
They've been following me for 5 nights now. I've spotted others, but I've been unable to investigate further due to my pursuit. And even my ability to scry them hasn't been enough.
Well, that's not
I
good.
know that dark-haired girl seems to be traversing to a graveyard on the edge of town that a few people seem to frequent at night.
Do I at least get the gist of what they're looking at while they're doing this?
You probably wouldn't see me, because he'd probably be where I'm looking,
Well,
he'd probably
no.
be in front of me.
No, but do I, am I going to be able to see what they are looking at and talking about? I won't know what
If you
they're
want to do a
actually-
listen check, then you might be able to overhear what Salazar is saying. He's like, the reason he kind of like brought you close and hugged you is because he's whispering this under his voice, pretty much
Yeah.
directly into Flint's ear. Or if anyone else wants to do their listen check as well.
I'm good.
The horse just doesn't care. The horse just wants to be mounted.
Oh my
Hey.
god, get the fuck out.
So I'm assuming that's a no.
No, that's a no.
Okay.
Where was I? Seeming to hug you a little tighter, a slight harshness gracing his voice. Find out what they want in my town. But for now, let's get the package safe. I have a shop nearby. Seeming to release you from his clutch, he seems to speak loudly again. Come, come, my shop is this way, friends. Leading
I do
you
believe it would be
down.
good to look at some new equipment and whatnot.
I plot up to Lathia's side and in a low tone ask, what was that about?
Later.
That comes later. Yep. So,
Just follow him,
leading you down a few alleyways, you find yourselves, after a short while, in front of a decently sized shop. Much larger than the surrounding houses, and seeming to boast the name of Salazar's Knickknacks, Curios, and Second-Rate Objets d'Art.
Second right.
The house itself seems to almost be shaped like that of an upturned boat.
It's dragged it up from the dock.
There is no port for hundreds of miles.
That was a good effort then.
So we're inside of his store.
Well, he's just brought you to the front of it. So, him leading you to the shop, he seems to push open the door and usher you all in. Come in, come in. Make yourselves at home. My little shop of sorts.
I guess we follow him in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After you all enter, Salazar seems to follow you in, unstrapping the scimitar from his hip and tossing it onto the counter. Sorry for all the thematics. It's truly a strange time we find ourselves in.
I guess after he says that, and he's, I'll reply with that, and yes, I'm very well acquainted with thematics.
Truly, I would expect none less.
I look
Gesturing
around
to
the
a
shop.
table by... Yeah, okay, yep.
I want to see what's in this shop.
Yep. So, after saying that, he gestures to a table with a few seats by the window of his shop. And saying that, I'll get us some drinks. A second, if you please. And so, you are, I'm guessing, looking around his shop and all of that after he, disappears somewhere.
Yep.
So, his shop seems to sell various wares, where everything from very, very old-looking, strange objects, like you would maybe describe them as artifacts, to armor, some weaponry. It seems to have a almost everything and anything feel about it.
Can I pull an artificer knowledge check to see if any of them have magical auras?
Sure, if you can.
Oh, I mean, all artificers can. It's 1d20 plus their caster level plus their int modifier.
Yep.
So it'd be +8.
If we're not tracking ammo, can I just remove it from my inventory?
That's what?
If we're not tracking ammo, can I
50.
just get rid of the bolts from my inventory? Because I'm like fucking full on shit.
Yeah, sure. The only ammo that you'll ever need to... I don't track generic ammo. Any ammo that is of specific types or magical, then I do track those.
I was gonna
Too
say,
easy.
Flynn, if you needed to, couldn't you just put in my saddles?
I've
Put it
got a
somewhere
fucking
else.
warhorse I can put shit in too.
Yeah, well, you got
Yeah,
two.
okay.
Look at that. Convenience.
So, do I notice if anything has magical auras?
With a 15, what check do you need to make as an artificer for that?
Um,
22.
DC 15 determines that a magic object has magical qualities but does not reveal the specific powers of the item. An artificer cannot take 10 or 20 on this check. A particular item can only be examined in this fashion one time.
So, it seems like it's a item by item thing, but I'm just going to treat it a little bit generically. You do notice that a decent amount of objects in the store do hold magical qualities. The ones that you do seem to detect magic from seem to be locked behind various, like, cabinets or other such guards.
Right. Could I go up and take a closer look? Would spellcraft technically help with identifying an item's magical properties?
I can't remember what the rules are for identifying a magical item. I'm just going to quickly have a gander. Because there is detect magic, but ways to identify magic items
a
without
spell
spells.
that's already in place, and in effect, you must be able to see or detect the effects of spell. So it's a DC 20 plus spell level check.
Yep. So, what kind of item would you be going up to most interested in? A various knick-knack that seems magical, or a various weapon or armor, or what kind of a
Seeing
thing?
as how Rozel's not really he's not a combatant, so he would completely ignore it whatsoever, the weapons and stuff. So I'd say knick-knack. So that would be a 1d20 plus 17.
So make your check.
32.
32.
Yep.
So you can tell that one of the magical artifacts seems to be a small crystal of sorts that seems possible to hold a creature.
Oh, we going to do Jurassic Park?
Glyph of warding, maybe?
I don't know, you're the fucking magic man.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't know if it like completely identifies it or not. If it does, then let me know.
It identifies a spell that's already in place on an object.
Oh, so it's a crystal that seems to be able to do this multiple times. Cast hold creature.
Is that the one where it locks them in place?
Yeah.
Effectively paralyzes them.
Yeah, yep.
I'll look over at Salazar and Lathia. I say, is this a hold creature?
Salazar's not in the room at the moment. He went to get
fuck
drinks
off.
for you all.
I walk over to Lathia and say, there's a pretty interesting gem in the case over there. Hold creature, if I'm not mistaken. Be very potent against anything, creaturey.
Well, it would be quite useful, I suppose. See how much it costs when he's back. Could I look around and see if there's any sort of, is got music instruments and whatnot?
There are a few, yes.
I wouldn't be able to tell if they were masterworks, would I?
From a glance, you probably could. You would be able to tell whether or not they're well made or poorly made.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I'll have a look. What sort of instruments we got?
So there is, let's say, that there is a flute, and then apart from that, there seems to be a strange musical instrument that you don't seem to recognize. Out of character, it's an accordion.
Oh, no. No.
Running
Of
joke
all-
from the previous campaign, there was a bard that used an accordion, and he was the most obnoxious cunt.
Ah, shit. Okay. Alright, I'll see if he's got anything else in stock when he's back then.
Unless you want to get me to go have a look and see if there's anything unique about.
I'm just looking to get a what is it? I want a masterwork drums, harp, lute, and a harmonica. Oh, and a horn.
Why?
Yeah, you just want to be the whole fucking band.
Yeah,
Marching
I'm gonna
band.
get a fucking Hayworks haversack, man. Too easy.
Handy haversack.
There you go, that one. Chuck them all in there. Because they all have different bonuses.
Walking, after a short while, Salazar seems to push open the small door at the back of his shop, carrying through, quite gently, a few glasses of mead and what looks to be some sort of fruit juice for the girl.
Oh,
Placing it on the table, he seems to lean back against his counter. So you wanted to do something? You wanted to ask him about items, whatever?
yeah. So, yeah, I'll just ask him. He's like, Salazar, would you happen to have any masterwork instruments or whatnot?
Masterworked? Certainly, I have a few. There are a few also magical ones if you are interested, but depends on the price range.
How much
But
is it?
first,
Yeah,
he
we'll
seems
get
to
into business.
apologize. First, I apologize. Raising up his hand. Let me get rid of this. His form seeming to shift as he holds up his hand. Elven ears seeming to grow from his head, and he shrinks a little. His dark leather armor shifting into somewhat of a robe. Apologies. I have Salazar, who is a little bit on the down low. Shop owner.
I'm gonna do a spellcraft check to know exactly what fucking spell that was, because there's a couple, and if it's one of them that I think it is, I'm scared.
True
Oh,
polymorph. 35.
Jesus.
35? Yep, so, no, that was not a tensor transformation or anything like that, no. It was just a disguised self.
Context?
There was
35?
genuine degree of fear there, Dan, when you said that. Anything that's like, oh yes, he suddenly appears to be something completely different in size and stature than what he was before.
It's the same, like, size category and everything like that. But yeah, it was effectively just a disguised self sort of thing.
You understand my fear, though.
Yeah.
To be big, powerful spell, big, powerful bad guy.
Got it.
And then he says, so Salazar is the simple pirate shopkeep of sorts. I'm Master Shaz, leader of the academy in this town.
It appears that all the masters around this area are quite adept at magic.
Well, I would hope so. We look after the academies, the magical academies of both these two towns. Not
Assuming you
all
and
areas
Bella-
are so graced by our presences.
I'm gonna like raise one eyebrow when I heard the word grace, like,
He seems to smirk slightly.
I'm assuming you and Master Bell must be well acquainted then.
Decently so. However, 1 second, sorry.
Meanwhile, Rosal's sitting there thinking, for all their supposed intelligence, they still couldn't cure the rust plague, and it was so simple. Meanwhile, not realizing that a DC 25 check is actually like top of humanity in terms of intelligence.
He seems to say, for now, however, Fiona. The package, please. Fiona seeming to be a little bit unsure, but taking her bag off of her shoulder and seeming to rummage through it before pulling out a small dark box that seems to be laced with chains.
Like a banishing box.
Oh, so do I detect if it's a magical aura around it or not? Oh, actually, yeah, 15 I do.
It's
15?
Yeah, 15 I do detect that there's a magical aura around it. Can I do a spell check to see if... Well, is there a magical aura around said box? I'm assuming
There is certainly a magical aura around said box.
Can I do
Lots
a
of
spell?
magical aura.
Can I do a spell check to find exactly what the fuck it is?
Yes.
It's Pinhead, bro.
Oh shit, give me the box.
31.
31?
Mhm.
There seems to be an incredible amount of glyphs of warding and various other protections surrounding the box. Numerous, almost dizzying to try and comprehend how many.
A big boy box.
I pipe up. That's an impressive prison or some sort.
She kind of like looks at, well, just eyes kind of like glance over to you, like not changing her expression, but like she begins to kind of reach out, handing the box over. However, a small potion wrapped in cloth seems to sail through the window, directly at Salazar. The wrap unfurling in the air, seeming to react with the light of the brightly lit shop.
Would I?
Growing in cadence and brightness, the bronze-skinned elf raising a hand, but all too late as it seems to explode.
Shit, I want to do a reflex to catch it.
If you... Oh,
No, I'm not gonna
This
now, it's
would
already
be-
fucking blown up.
well, I will let you on a nat 20, but only on a nat 20, because that would be a very impressive thing, and it's a thing of pure beauty.
Can
Oh,
I
fuck it,
prestidigitation it back
Oh,
out the
fuck
window?
you!
You seem to reach out, but just a little bit too late.
Prestidigitation it out the window, please?
Nah, this is a shock to everyone. And wait, blah, blah, blah. So growing in cadence and brightness, the bronze-skinned elf raising a hand, but all too late, as it seems to explode. The tanned man seeming to scream out in pain as a dizzying ring of noise and light seems to fill the room. Does everyone want to make a fortitude save?
Sure.
Sure.
I still don't understand how a horse is in this
Fuck's
shop.
sake, man.
Wait, would I be outside the shop or what?
Well, everyone went in.
Who decided?
Hey!
Well, I was gonna say.
Oh,
wouldn't
nat
I-
20, okay.
Wouldn't I be just like? Oh, never mind.
The gnome phases out of existence during the explosion and returns to existence immediately.
It's what's its checking against, like for plus one?
Fortitude.
Fortitude. So it's one of your 3 saving throws. So underneath of your stat line.
Okay, I got it.
So it's a 1d20 plus your fortitude.
Oh,
Yes.
Sorry, what is it? So 1d20 slash 1d20.
Plus your fortitude modifier.
God! If I get another game of just getting bad rolls, I'm gonna be slightly upset.
D20
I got a 24.
plus.
I got a 5.
What's right?
Damn it.
Oh, no, don't want that. Give me a second, sorry. I've got it over here, but I'm not going to bother trying to import that
I'm
JPEG.
gonna update my health.
Polygon line, black, dark grey,
Yeah,
regular.
Wouldn't all of us be at full health at this point?
Yeah, update your
Uh,
health till you level up.
I don't know where my.
Okay.
I had a notepad with all my shortcuts in, but they've gone missing for some reason.
I think you sent them to me, or some of them. So just check our DM.
Your shortcuts.
Well, I've just basically typed out for each one of my things on Notepad, so I just copy and paste them into Roll20. That way I don't have to sit there and, physically type out roll 1d20 plus whatever. I just copy paste. But I don't know where I've put the Notepad. I think I might have saved onto a USB by accident.
Yep, that's all good. I can wait.
Oh, I've already done mine. If that's what you were waiting for.
Oh, is everyone good? I'm just trying to find where I had thrown these characters.
Having seen exactly what happened, well, I mean, what's happened to the people that have failed their fortitudes first?
Hmm?
Yeah, what's happened to the people that have
One
failed?
second.
Got fucking flashbanged. That's what happened.
Just
I happened to
dragging
blink
these
just
over.
as it exploded.
So just got that up. Brilliant. So, let me go back to the character. That. So, everyone who has got less than a 18, so Impact succeeds, Antelo definitely succeeds. Antelo and Impact succeed, everyone else fails. They are. Where is it?
I explode and die. Worth it.
Yes. You are blinded and deafened for 1d4 turns. Oh wait, 1d6 turns.
1d6 turns.
3 turns.
Hmm.
So Impact and Antelo. So if 1 second, let me just draw freehand. Change that to dark. So you guys are, if that's the table, you are all roughly around here. You see where I am, well, where this all is. Let's just go and say that Fianna's there. That's, oh, whoops.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
who's-
silent. The silent's not here.
Salazar?
Silent?
That's silence. That's silence.
Yeah, Silent's not here. I'll just move him off into the.
Ether.
I'll just move him off into the D&D waiting room bit, where Homer is sitting.
Never to return.
I'll just, like, since I have this at hand and I can't be. Wait, I'll just quickly give it a gander, see if I can find something for him.
I was gonna say just use Homer's character. There you go. Or icon.
No, I don't want to use that for a mage. It'll give it off a piss weak sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Fuck it, just copy an Elminster.
Alright, I'll just, like, put this down. It's good enough for now. Let's just say it's that. So, they were about to just exchange the goods and everything, and then flashbang goes off. He is just being, like, blinded.
Did Fiona get blinded?
Oh, good point. Roll d20 plus fort, which is.
She does it.
She doesn't know. And you see a bunch of men storm into the house. Well, you and Impact see this, no one else does.
Yeah. They're all gonna die.
Well, Impact's sitting at the table and everything, so he's sitting down at the moment when this happens. Ooh, whoops. Sorry, I was trying to drag and rotate him. And you see the. Well, I don't Did Flint tell you about the what he saw the people over Salazar's shoulder?
We
No,
never
I don't
got
believe
round
they
to it.
did.
Because we got
Yes.
thrown into here pretty quickly.
So, two of them seem to rush in, picking up Fiona and the package that she was carrying.
Hang on. Before that, do I get a chance to act as before they've done it? Because me and Impact have done our fortitude save.
Yep, so you're both sitting at the table, but if you have a ranged weapon, I mean, Impact's going to have to get up and draw his weapon.
Yeah, well, see that nice little curly spot right there? I'm going to toss an acidic fire right there.
Okay. So where do you have that in your backpack?
Yep.
Yep.
So that's gonna be 1d20 plus Dex plus BAB, isn't it?
Yes.
That's pretty
I'll give you -2 because you're sitting down, though.
Oh, fuck, sails right past him, doesn't it?
It hits the wall. It hits the
Wait,
wall
it
of
hits
the...
the wall at the back of him?
Yeah,
Right
hey,
there?
they can't leave.
Yeah, can't
No,
leave.
I would say that it just sails off more like over here.
Oh.
Yeah, bitch. Not even a collapse. Wait, hang on, right here?
No.
Yeah!
I'm not letting a complete failure turn into a success with throwing this. No.
Alright, fine.
And so, yeah, it seems to sail off and hit one of the far walls of the shop. As the two men seem to grab Fiona in the box, hefting her up and beginning to make their escape.
Wait, what?
And so,
This is the door right here. I would assume.
But I wasn't flashbanged.
oh yeah, you aren't, but you're sitting. So what do you want to do?
Only
He
fucking.
was
I let him do that because he would have been probably facing the area. You're sitting down at the table, back turned to them.
Yeah.
Wait,
Was
where's-
he sitting down though?
Well, everyone was sitting down at the table. That's when getting drinks and all of that and coming back.
Can I attack him?
Getting up from a chair and drawing your weapon, that would be your movement action.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep. So now we'll say that initiative. So they've just piled, well, those two.
It's an unskippable cutscene.
Sure, let's just say that if you wanted to be called that. No, remove all turns. No, let's not do that. Let's just get rid of Alexander, Civi, Big Lizard, Bird, Antelope, Flint, Silent. Silent is not here. So Civi, Big Lizard, Bird, Antelope, Flint, that seems correct. And then I'm just going to call them M1, add M2, M3, M4. Oh, whoops, cancel, add.
So
So
we're
there's
rolling initiative?
yes, initiative will be rolled. That was the turn that wasn't initiative, so everyone can roll initiative.
5.
So that is a total of 5 for Antelo.
And what's the initiative going off of again?
Is
Initiative.
right under your HP.
It's just a 1d20 plus initiative,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
It's starting to make sense.
So
Got 7.
Civ got 15. Flint got 7.
I got bad.
Impact got 8.
6.
6, sorry.
You're out.
Then M1, Satanic got nat 20. And so now I need to roll 1d20 plus their initiative. It is 2.
I
19,
realised I probably
18.
could have summoned that fucking acidic fire back to my hand before it hit the wall too.
13, 19. Descending. Okay, so first turn is Bird.
Now I've got an interesting question.
Hmm.
My character has the ability Keen Scent. I'm just reading up on it now. It says that I can creatures with keen scent have a refined sense, or they can smell and pinpoint the exact square of a creature using the sense of their smell. Does that mean if I were to lunge at one of these things, I technically know where they are?
Oh.
Wait. Can you
Yeah.
reiterate that?
So my character has keen scent, which means it's got here creatures with keen scent have such a refined sense of smell that they can pinpoint the exact square of a creature using their sense of smell as per blind sense, and can pinpoint the source directly with no concealment within half a range of their scent as per blind sight. Otherwise they treat as scent, including range varying with the direction of wind and strength of smell. Yeah.
So how large is your radius then?
Which radius are we looking for?
The radius of that.
I don't know how to find
Because it says like the half the.
half the shit. Let me have a look. So it says those with keen. Oh no, it's checkmate on a track of creature. It doesn't actually say the range of it. It just says because it's more focused on tracking a creature more per se than something in a room, but it doesn't tell me. It might be under blind sense. Give me a second. Let me have a look what blind sense says.
So, hang on, I'm reading it here. Scent ability can detect opponents within 30 feet by sense of smell if the opponent is upwind. The range increases to 60 feet. If downwind, it drops to 15 feet. So we'd be going with the normal one, which would be 30.
If it's half of that, then he can pinpoint their location.
Yeah, so he can know exactly
so
where they are in 15 feet.
You know people's direction, but you cannot pinpoint because they are just 5 feet out of range of 15 feet, which is half of your 30 foot.
Ah, snap.
You know their direction, however.
Alright, cool. Well then I suppose then
You know they're all over here.
Yeah, I know they're over that way, but I don't know where.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well put it this way. So what I'll do is I'll bolt in that direction. How many squares can I run in one movement?
So you can move your.
One actually.
So by bolt, are you talking about like moving in? So yeah, you need to get up and draw a weapon first.
Yep, which is what I'll do. So I'll get up and I'll draw a weapon. But movement obviously isn't until next turn, then, is it?
No, yeah. You could cast the spell, but
I can't. I don't think I can do that while I'm blind. Can I? Oh no, I can enchant. I could buff myself, couldn't I? Technically, because that's.
I mean,
speech,
you also
isn't it?
know where everyone in the party is exactly.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, no, that's a good point, actually. Okay, I will then cast guidance on impact then. Oh wait, no. If I'm sitting down,
You can still.
well,
cast
you
it.
get up. You get up, and then you can do it.
Guide
Aye.
me. Yes.
Yes.
Guide me.
Yep. Okay, I'll do that. So I will get up and then I'll cast guidance on impact then.
Does guidance have a verbal component?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's check.
Well, he'd still know what he's saying, wouldn't he?
Yes, but I think they get a -2 on if they're deafened.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, I can't use that because it's touch. I probably wouldn't be able to touch him if I'm blind.
You're
The
right.
deafened condition requires a
Right next to
DC
you.
5 flat check to perform an action with an auditory
But he can
trait.
smell me.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, you can
literally
smell it.
right. Like you can touch,
Just
put
touch
your
him.
arm
You
out and
can
touch him.
touch him. You can reach your arm out and touch him. You are 5 feet.
What's the ruling on that?
So you
know
just
where
need to
he
make.
is.
How?
Yeah.
What is this?
You know where he is. You're 5 feet. You can touch him.
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're blind, you can smell me.
Yep. You've got that fucking detect scent, so
Yeah,
you know
okay.
exactly where he is, and you can touch
I
him.
mean,
Yeah.
you also knew where he was beforehand, so
Okay, Dogie. Oh, okay. Well, what do I need to type to cast it then?
So first, just make a. So automatic has a 20%. Oh, sorry, it's not a DC 5. You have a 20% chance of spell failure when casting spells with verbal components if you are deafened.
It's
Okay.
not verbal, I don't think, is it?
So, huh? What is this?
Guidance. I think it's.
D&D 3.5 guidance.
Verbal and semantic. Yeah.
Yep. So it has a verbal component. So roll a 1d5 first.
Right. Roll.
If it's a 1, then fails. If not, then you roll to cast it as per your d20 plus wisdom plus class. Yep.
Yep. Cool. Right. So slash.
Wait. Where's your. Yeah, 1d5. So 2, yep. So now you want to roll your 1d20 plus your wisdom plus your caster level. And you need to be. Guidance is a level 1 spell or is it 0? 0 spell. So you need to beat DC 10.
Alright. So sorry. So I need to roll 1d20 plus
Your wisdom is you're a cleric. That's your primary stat.
wisdom.
Your
It's not
wisdom
the ability
modifier.
score, is it? It's just the modifier. Yep.
Modifier
So 5,
plus your caster level, your 3rd level, so caster level 3. So
Yep. Cool.
yeah, and you need to be a 10. Well, that certainly passes.
Yes, it
And
does.
so yeah, you cast guidance on impact.
I am
Sweet.
guided.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yep. So M4 goes and he's going to charge towards you as you were casting spells. Oh, he's charging past impact, so impact will get a swipe at him while doing this. So impact, do you want to roll your attack roll? As you are not blinded.
Yes.
You
Sorry.
forgot the slash.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately, it misses.
The
And
garbage
so
roll,
he
wasn't it?
Yeah, so he charges. Whoops, sorry, I was meant to do that and just point people in the right directions. So he charges you, Satanic. Oh my god, the KFC bucket. I only just noticed it. Roll 1d20 plus 4. Does a sorry, I just want to check up whether or not blinded. You get -2 to your armor class, and you lose your dexterity bonus,
So flat.
if any. Yep. So, flat-footed and -2 AC.
Oh, okay, radio. So I need to type out.
Nat
things, do I?
1.
It misses
It hits.
entirely.
He swings wide, and his weapon seems caught in it seems lodged in the wall next to him, struggling to get it out. And then that's the end of his turn because that was a charge. Oh, it should have been +6 then if it was a charge, but oh well.
It's
So
still a
number
nat 1.
2, yeah, still an at 1. One of them, this one charges towards impact and attacks you. Nat 20.
Oh, I'm dead.
Not, no.
That's
Oh,
just
well.
a hit. So he's clonking you right in the fucking forehead.
Am I at max health or am I still at 11?
Yes, you're at max health.
Yep. Oh, 1 second, my music stopped.
Also, did you update your HP from your level up?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
22.
I don't think I did. I don't know.
Wait, Impact, how much health do you have?
22.
22.
Yes.
You should have more than 22. I have 20.
Okay, I didn't then. Whoops.
How much does it say on your character sheet?
22.
Okay, so that would most likely be your.
Second level?
Have you leveled up your character
He
I
hasn't.
don't think-
to third? Oh, okay.
I'll wait till after the session.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yep. All good. So this is going to hit you for
1 damage.
1d8.
Well, it's going to be a
Plus
crit.
2. So this is 1 second. I want to see if I can brackets this to. So hits you for 10 damage.
Oh god.
Libby's turn.
Fuck. I don't know what I can do right now.
Shut up, Dan.
What?
Fucking boxes.
Oh, well, I was just drawing, so for instance, the red area is what you've got your weird acidic fire in, and then that, like, box is the counter. The countertop.
I had an idea, but I was DMing it to Antelo and he never responded. There's really not much I can do on my turn other than ready
Move
my
into
weapons.
position.
Well, yeah. Well,
You're not sitting down.
technically,
Yeah, you can't fit on a chair, so I'll say that you're standing.
I mean, I could just lay down. You know.
For fuck's sake, why are you
But
why are you
either
giving
way-
yourself a
either
handicap?
Either way, what I was thinking was I can just get my shield and mace ready.
Yeah, and then you can move up.
I guess I'll do that, and I only can move, if I remember, 5 meters, right? Or,
No, you can take a 5-foot step, but in a full move, you can go. How much can you? 30 feet, can't you?
Yep.
Well, that's,
I'm just streaming that
yeah, I
in
don't know
case
what that
anyone
was.
wants music.
Yeah. So Siva, you can move up to 6 squares.
all right, I'm gonna stay right here, you know, near the counter, and just call it good.
I'd probably stand in front of the wizard.
Fair enough.
This is good combat music. Okay, so you've moved around, and what are you doing?
I got my shield and mace at the ready, so I equipped them.
Yep. And so you've done your movement action.
I'm not gonna try to attack, considering the wizard's right there. I feel like if I swing, I might knock him.
Yep. Oh wait, moving past them. Oh, you're blinded, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you. Oh, you can kind of. Yeah, I'll say that you knew where he was when he got kind of just like pretty much flashbanged in the face.
Well, yeah. If this is the table, then if I'm just
Yeah,
standing or sitting right
And
here,
you know that you were standing pretty much like he was standing right in front of you, yeah. So
Yeah,
you
and
kind of
we
like moved past them.
and the fact that you gave me the countertop, I can kind of, I guess you could say, feel my way.
Yeah.
So that's it for right now.
Yep.
I don't want to try to take a swing, just shield at the ready.
Not casting any spells?
None that would help.
What do you have?
Cure minor wounds, light, virtue, purify food and drink, cure light wounds, shield of faith, healer's vision.
As if you don't take spells like blinding light or anything like that. The absolute best thing to do. If someone blinds the party but doesn't blind themselves, just cast blind again. Because it's not like you can get blinded any further. Just blind the enemy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't have blinding, I just have light.
Yep. Okay, so give me one moment. I'm just grabbing a beer from the fridge, and then I'll be right back.
What level is everyone?
3.
Yeah, I'm level 3.
3.
Yeah, but you haven't done your health.
Done your fucking... Yep, you
Yeah,
probably haven't
yeah.
even done your skills either.
Ugh.
I've done my skills. I haven't done my health.
How do you
You
roll your
want to-
health?
So health, you are a barbarian, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you roll a 1d12 quickly,
Should I do this as well? Because I haven't done my health as well.
yeah, sure. You're a cleric, so you should be 1d8.
Wait, Civi, we did your HP.
No, because it's been 24 since the beginning.
I got a 4.
Oh, okay.
You got a 4 impact, so
Yeah.
we're doing minimum half health, so you get 6 plus your con as health.
So 6 plus your con, you get to add that to your HP. So
Holy
what's
shit.
your, what's your con modifier?
2, so I get
You get
So
8.
you had 22 before, you have how much con? Plus 4 or plus 5?
He has plus.
2.
So he's got 30 health max now.
So he's got 30 health max. Yeah.
Wait,
Yep,
what?
so max health is 30, so you just went up by 8 hit points, increase your lower score, so from 12 to 20.
I did 1d8 plus 3 and I got a 6.
So
So you get 7 health.
7.
Because that's, close to D8. So you add 7.
Alright, beautiful. I'll take that.
Con or
Hey.
13 con?
Meanwhile, me and Evil over here getting
got
a
16
fucking
con.
max roll.
Yeah, 16, so that he rolled a 6, so 6 and 16 is plus 3, so he'll get 9 health.
9 health.
Oh,
Oh wait, no,
okay.
no, he rolled
Yeah.
sorry, I thought that
'cause
6
cleric's a
was like a
D8.
flat. Sorry, I thought that 6 was a flat 6 out of a 1d8. So 1d8 plus 3, 6 total, so that would be 7 in total, yeah. Correct,
Yep.
Flint. Yeah, sorry, I was literally just doing this as I was grabbing a beer, I wasn't in the room.
What about the magic grenade, or what above it, or whatever it's called?
We've done all your magic.
Alright. So just
We
leave
had
it.
to update on the roll 20 as well. I forgot to update mine on roll 20.
Yep, that's all good. So, M3 is now its turn, so it is going to be charging forward and attacking Civi. Civi is currently blind for 2 more turns, and then they're free. So, neg 2 to their AC, and they're flat-footed, so roll... they were...
I also have the shield.
So that's
up there.
5,
Does
10
that do
feet, so they
anything?
can charge. Roll 1d20 plus 6.
I was gonna say, since I have the shield at the ready, would that do anything or nah?
Yes, your shield gives you armor.
Okay.
So does 18 hit you?
Uh,
What's your AC with the
Uh,
shield? 16?
With 16, 20.
So 20 in normally.
So total is 16 with armor 4 and natural armor 3 as well.
So 20 all up, is it?
Yes.
20 all up, neg 2 from being blinded, which is 18, so it does hit you. But also, what's your dexterity bonus?
I have a
he's
dex
got
of
0.
10, so 0.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be 18. Like, doesn't matter whether or not you're blinded, so it's just the neg 2 from being blind at the moment. So 18 does hit you, and deals 1d8.
Dan?
Oh,
I think
he's
his
gone.
internet cut out.
Better open my door, it's fucking hot.
Sorry, I just got here.
I'm getting moist.
You're welcome.
my Constitution ability modifier is 2.
Yeah. Well, we already did your thing. That's
Yep, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So yeah, slashes you for 7 damage.
Ow. How dare.
And so now it is M1's turn. And so M1 is also, since everyone else is kind of blocking the path that they were going. Fuck you, Civi. They were going to attack Master Shaz. Or Salazar, whatever you want to call him.
God, if I die because of this, I'm gonna be very upset.
Roll 1d20 plus 6.
You got 31
And you-
health.
still hurts.
This one misses you.
Oh.
The fucking horse is just like parrying things left, right, and center while being completely blind. You better give them head pats for this. And also cheers, Antelo, and
I'm
whoever
not a
else is
furry.
drinking.
I don't drink, I'm a good boy.
Okay, now it is Flint's turn. Finally, to the meat of the encounter.
Oh yeah, this is where the real game starts. Yeah, I can't do shit.
If you want, you can do stuff like make a spot check.
He's blind.
He's blind.
Oh yeah, good point.
It's like
Oh,
a
yes. What
negative
do you see
100.
with your special eyes? Pain.
I just want to point out very fast, Antelo, you sounded kind of miffed when you said he's blind. I was like, Jesus.
Where's the lamb sauce?
All right,
Fucking
go on.
raw!
I mean, I guess
Quick
I could
question.
do inspire courage or inspire confidence.
Is it a spell?
No, I can just do this.
Yeah, but is it okay? So is it a spell or spell-like ability?
No.
Okay. Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah. So
Hit us
what
with that speech, O mighty Lathia.
What would I say in this situation? So it's had my eyes fucking exploded.
Wait, I thought we were deaf too.
Shit, that doesn't work either. Oh well. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Some of them might be able to hear it. You don't know if your entire party is deafened, but you can't see who might not be.
Nope, that doesn't work either. Literally everything I do requires either sight or sound. Damn.
Sight or hearing.
Yeah, and that's completely fucked. I'm literally useless.
You can crawl under the table if you want.
That's my plan. Fuck off.
I
have a reason for this. I have a reason for this. Actually,
There's a reason why I'm so small.
Yes.
Well, if I knew the bench was there, I'm gonna jump over the fucking bench.
Yep.
Fuck it. A yeet.
You try to. Okay, so first I'm going to let's make an intelligence check to see if whether or not you had like realized it was there and you could judge the distance that you needed to go before yeeting yourself over.
All right. You're a dick.
Intelligence or wisdom? What would you say? What would you say, Antelo?
Oh, they're both exactly the same, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay, either or.
19.
I was
19,
gonna say
yep,
a wisdom check, but
Yep. Yeah, wisdom. Yeah, wisdom's maybe, yeah, the better one. And then make a jump check.
Oh yeah, here comes the geriatric old man fucking moves. Alright.
So, quick question.
Fuck me,
Whereabouts-
man.
So the thing of hold creature is like right here, right?
It's on the counter.
It wouldn't work on them. They're persons.
No, hold creature. Is it hold monster? Is that what it is?
Yes.
It affects any living creature that fails the will save evil.
There's hold person and hold monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're separate
So
spells.
hold monster doesn't work on humanoids.
Ah, true. Well, the thing that was confusing me was like, okay, so hold monster technically says one living creature, rather broad.
Yeah, but it's...
Actually, he might be correct because it's the higher level version of it.
Yep.
I'm fairly sure.
Okay.
Wait. Let me just. Because hold monster, I'm fairly sure is the very, very high level version of it. Let me
Yep.
just double check.
That's the level at, well,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hold monster
this one.
would work on them.
Oh yeah, literally anything.
I'm
Angelo,
gonna get me a gym.
Our plan worked. Let's go.
Yeah, this functions like whole person, except it affects everything.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So with a 4, you managed to judge the distance correctly. Your jump while blinded, however, seems to be a little bit poor as you manage to jump, hitting your legs on the on the top of the table, falling over the far side of the counter and taking
700
his
damage.
noggin.
I think that's fair.
So what
His head.
space
You
is
take
the
2 non-lethal damage.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
what spaces is
That's a
the ninjas currently threatening? Are they threatening the table?
So they are currently. I've
you're
positioned them as the way that they are facing. So when you're facing diagonal, it is the 3 squares directly that you're facing. If you're facing north, south, east, or
Okay, yeah, so
west,
they're not
then
saying-
it is the kind of complete circle around them. It's only the 3 directly behind them that they do not threaten. Same with everyone else. So
they're-
Impact.
No,
when
the
you
table
turn
is
around.
threatened. Yes.
What?
But I would say that if you're going underneath of the
Come on.
table, I would say is not threatened, as there's no reasonable way that he can threaten underneath of an object.
Okay, so I'll be able to just run underneath and out the other
Yeah, you
side.
could scoot underneath of the table if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm that fucking short. Good old being 3 foot and fucking know it.
I was gonna say impact. When's your character be turned around?
He is
Facing the
turned
same
around.
direction to me. Is he?
Yeah, so with a lot of the characters, it's why generally portraits are kind of the best. So your character Civi would be faced like that, because if you imagine most people do their character a full body picture, but if it was a face similar to Flint, this is him facing there.
Yeah, I got it.
It's the opposite of where the actual toggle drag is.
So we're just going off where the face is. Okay. Good.
Well, no. So you see where the toggle drag on the character is when you select it?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're facing is the opposite of where the toggle is, where you pull to actually position it.
Okay.
Yep, so
My turn.
it is
Don't forget
now
your
Big
guns.
Lizard's turn.
Yeah. I am going to rage.
Hmm.
And I'm going to attack.
What do you scream when you rage?
Nothing.
Just incoherent.
Nah, it seems like he's the strong and silent type. He's just one of those brooding,
He starts a Ben Shapiro peach.
yeah, Ben Shapiro speech.
My sister has an OnlyFans.
Hypothetically, let's say my sister has massive milkies.
What?
What does he rage now, saying "Big Mummy Milkers"?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Impact, what are you doing?
I'm going to attack. Hold on.
Give him the old smacky Rooney.
$28
Are you
Does
using your great?
Shit.
does hit.
That's my.
What weapon are you using?
Great
Just
axe. And then I've got my great axe attack, right? And that's how it works.
So you're attacking with your great axe. Your great axe has what is its crit range? Is it 19 to 20? 1 second, I'll check it up.
Yes.
So your rage increases your strength by, is it 4 or 6?
Four.
It goes to 6 later. It's base 4.
Base
Yep.
4.
And then my strength modifier is 6.
Yep. So you hit. Now roll damage with your great axe. Your great axe damage should be 1d12, so it'll be 1d12 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, it doesn't include the rage?
It does
Yeah.
include
No,
the
it's your
rage,
strength
because you are
modifier.
raging. Your strength modifier has now gone up. Because it increases by 4, so what is your base strength?
22.
22 is base? Or
No.
is that including rage?
Base 22, so it goes up to an 8 modifier.
And
Okay.
you've also got to add Impact. Are you wearing
Yeah.
that ring of strength?
Oh yeah.
He is
Are
too.
you factoring that into it as well?
No.
So you've got your ring of strength, which is a +2, so that's a 1 modifier.
So he can be a
Force.
maximum. What does him being his lizard thing? What is the racial strength bonus?
Oh, I cannot. Oh, I don't know.
Is 18 is the maximum you can put a stat at level 1. So 18 plus 2 from the ring would put him up to 20 base. If he's raging, that is 24.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
that is a +7. So 1d10 plus 7. So I'll take that 10 and then +7, so 17 damage.
Okay.
Unless there are any other modifiers, like from a feat or something, or anything else that I haven't, like... Okay, if not, then...
He's +1 from his weapon.
Yeah.
So it's
Is it
masterworked.
magic? It's masterworked. Masterworked gives you +1 to hit, not +1 to damage.
okay.
That is magical. And so 17 damage total goes, and what are these guys' hit
Did they
points?
die?
It certainly does. The one in
Yeah.
front of you gets cleft in twain. One shot, indeed. So 1 second, let me control his auras and put an X on him. Actually, no, I'm just going to use the death marker. Death marker seems better. What's the best death marker? I'll just do that one. Okay, both. There we go. He falls down as you seem to have cleft his chest open. His various organs spilling out onto the shop floor beneath you all.
Now, I have a question. Would I feel, by any chance, the person to my left falling next to my feet?
He feels
I would
thump on
say
the
you
ground,
would-
but that's it.
You don't have any unique
Let's-
racials that would let you unless you do a... No, you're deaf. So
Yeah,
you're-
but it's on wooden shot. I'll give you if you want to do a wisdom check.
Okay, what would that be?
Breakfast.
Just
Yes, yes.
A d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh, crap. I forgot the 3, but nah, I failed it anyways. I'm retarded.
Yep. So you felt something slump to the floor underneath your hoofs and off to the side somewhere, but you don't know if it's friend or foe.
Got it.
Alright.
So, next person, Antelo, your turn.
I'm going to go up here. I'm going to scuttle under the table so he can't threaten me.
Yep.
I'm going to reach out and tap the big lizard and give him bull strength.
Oh shit.
Oh god, you're gonna make
Yep,
him,
okay.
like,
You
So
don't
we
need
get
to
one-
roll to cast, do you? Or
Nah, it's an infusion.
What does it give me?
It
Yep.
just happens.
Plus
That's
2
it.
strength.
+2 strength. No, +4 strength.
Oh, there you go, +4.
Oh my god.
Yep, so he's up to 28 strength total.
And then after that, I'm going to duck up here. And
Can't move after a standard action. You can't
Oh,
move,
yeah.
and you can only move before or after an action. You can't like half move, do an action, then move again.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
you're
a specific feat for that.
Well, no. Remember, Dan did let me use all my infusions last game. Guess what, big lizard?
he's
Why?
gonna void you out. You're gonna one-tap the building.
I'm gonna
I just
grant-
like to think that he's grown to Arnold Schwarzenegger size. You know when Arnold Schwarzenegger was in like Commando or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just got Commando music play. Wait, I should put on Commando music.
I'm also going to give him magic weapon and magic vestment, so he gets a +1 to his AC and a +1 to his damage, attack and
God.
damage.
Antelo, you're just roiding him out.
Yep,
Get a +1 to my AC and my damage and attack.
damage and attack. So your weapon is effectively a +2 magic weapon now.
Okay, so, well, you've cast Bull Strength on him this turn, so you need to wait until next turn, correct? For any other infusions?
Remember you to let me cast all my infusions in one go.
You did.
That was before you leveled.
That was at level 2 against Anderson, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, he
did
broke all
thinking
his
that-
gear.
I broke all his gear, remember?
True. But an infusion is like a spell, so that was a one-off sort of thing. I don't want like being able to
That was
cast
also
like
a snake
multiple.
too.
It was a snake. Alright, so I'll just give him a fucking +4 strength, though.
Yeah.
Balls.
Casting multiple spells at one turn is something I'm not going to make a habit out of.
Was actually, yeah, snake thing too, so...
I mean, didn't you kind of just sneak this one like through under the table?
No, they know exactly where I am, because I threw the fucking acidic fire right at them.
Yeah, if Bird wasn't in the way, he would have charged directly at Antelo.
It's
Alright, big
Bird's
wizard.
turn. What?
Just make sure you use that fucking ogre strength.
Okay.
I know.
If I can
Bird's
hit
also
like a
So
truck.
now it is Bird's turn.
Bird is now excited. He smelt the smell of blood on the air now, knowing that he's probably got himself a free breakfast. Then all of a sudden, hearing the sound of something swinging at him and missing, he then turns, somewhat aware of the new smell quite close to him. He turns and then takes a swing with his heavy mace towards the object he thinks is there.
So you're taking a swing at the person in front of you.
Yes. Well, he thinks that something's there.
Yeah.
Well-
So
Well, you
you're
know
blind,
something's
so
there.
You know something's there.
but
Yeah.
you can't see it. So you do get negatives to the roll. Let me just find.
Yep.
Oh my god, I've already got like 20 tabs open. Blinded. So you get checks that rely on vision. You have a 50% chance to miss. So if you want to roll your attack roll, and then you need to roll a 1 and 2 coin
Right,
flip.
So roll 1d20. Roll 1d20 plus. So I do the. So how we do this? I just roll like a
1d20
normal
plus
attack.
So you need to roll to attack first, and then afterwards, I will. Well, then you have to roll a 50-50. I say roll to attack first with your 1d20 plus whatever bonuses, because if it's a nat 20, I will treat it as having 0 concealment. But at the moment, all opponents of you are considered to have total concealment, which is a 50% miss chance. So usually you roll to attack, and then you have a 50-50 of even if you would have hit them, you instead miss because they're concealed.
Nope, that's all cool. This is the first time I've actually used my mace, so how do I do the maths for this one?
So,
D20 plus strength plus BAB.
yep.
Right, so strength modifier is 0 plus, what's BAB?
Base attack bonus.
It's right under your save.
So,
And I must say, base attack bonus is 1. This is going to turn out crap.
12. Well, do you want to roll a 50-50 in any case first?
So is
While
that
I
like
try and find the tab.
Roll 1...
1d2.
Slash...
Or you could do a 1d20. It's the same thing, but 50-50 is just easy. Like 1d2 is 1 is failure, 2 is success.
so I
So
failed.
you failed anyway. So, you swung and missed, and I guess your mace seems to land directly on, like, his weapon, which is still lodged in the wall. You hear a
Durability.
clang of metal, and well, you don't hear a clang of metal, actually, you're deafened.
You did.
When you feel it though, when you feel it to reverberate.
He feels it kind of reverb, but he doesn't know if it's wall or what. So it's M4, the person who managed to cling his weapon into the wall. For getting a nat 1 on his attack on you after his charge, I'll treat him as having no charge bonus for this round, even though he should generally have it. Because he fucked up, he got a nat 1.
He done goose.
Jesus Christ, this is the worst fucking mercenary I've ever seen. Wait, what's your armor class? Does he still hit?
AC is 18.
No!
He wouldn't even get past the
Yeah, I
base
know.
dead.
Yeah, I know. Even if he had 10 at neg 2.
For some reason, in my head, I had a picture of like two Dragon Ball Z characters fighting, but both of them like missing each other. Nothing's doing crap.
Oh my god, yeah, it pretty much is that. Ah, okay, so now it is M2. M2 is the one that directly engaged. No, M2 is the one that is dead, actually. No, because it charged
Yeah,
impact.
that's right. Charged impact. So
So, Civi's 10.
Alrighty. The fact that I know that there's someone in front of me, I guess I would take a swing.
Yep.
Alright, 1d20 again.
Yep, 1d20 plus your strength and all of that.
Yep, strength and BAB.
BAB is where again?
Attack bonus underneath your saves. So 14. So do you want to roll your 1d2, your 50-50 miss chance?
Yeah, why not? Damn.
Unfortunately, you miss. The man seems to like sidestep it or whatever. And it is now M3 who is directly engaged on you, and he takes another swing at the horse. He wants a chunk of that sweet, sweet horse meat.
Hey yo,
Stop it.
stop it.
I was more thinking like kind of Sakura Niku, like horse meat isn't eating the horse. Roast it over a fire or something. But Sashi.
You fucking degenerates think of weird shit.
Yeah, creeps. Oh my
Yes.
god, fucking 4 again. They've
Oh,
used
thank God.
Even
They've
if he
used
was
up, like-
flat-footed, he would not hit.
yeah. Swing and your shield intercepts it.
Oh, thank
Fucking
God.
Civvy doing the fucking like absolute gymnastics of blocking shit while blinded.
Well,
Brilliant.
see, here's the thing. Bird and his mercenary are just, missing. One's retarded, one's blind. He's like, see, my mercenary, he's dodging like a champ, and I'm blocking like a champ.
He's not really
Mercenary
dodging, he's
1
not
seems to yell, but only Impact and Antelo can actually hear it. And he seems to yell for everyone to get the fuck out, as he seems to back towards the door and opens it.
As
He
says
won't be
this,
moving. He won't be moving out of the door this turn, but
As I obviously am close enough to hear this, I just say, all I see is dead people.
you say.
All I see is dead people.
See, do you charge him then?
So,
Is now Flint's turn.
Yes, once again, I can do nothing. I'm just gonna stay here.
I thought he was.
I just like to think of you in some sort of joke, like Smith and Wesson movie. Completely blind, but you pull out like a crossbow and just blindly firing it somewhere in the
Bounces
in the
off
shop in
4
this
walls,
case.
hits the fucking roof side just over the door, donks the guy on the head as he's trying to leave.
Yeah.
Knocks him
Yeah,
out.
stereotypical style.
Actually, you know what, Flynn? You should try to do it for the memes.
Here comes friendly fire, I guess. Fuck it.
Worth it.
ooh.
Alright. I'm going to attack. I don't fucking know, it doesn't matter. 1d20 plus 2. I got a 12.
Roll your 50-50.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay, so hits, but it swings wide and it clunks into you hear, well, you don't hear actually. Everyone, well, those who can hear a smashing of glass as they see a bolt sail across and hit one of the glass display cabinets on the far wall, roughly around here.
worth it. Worth it.
Right. Big lizard.
Big
Also,
lizard
why
turn.
hasn't Salazar done anything?
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
Huh?
Wait, I got a question.
Master Shaz?
Yeah.
Well, you can't see what kind of a state that he's currently in.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna
Oh,
say-
he's dead.
Dan.
Well,
you,
Antelo and Big Lizard could see what he's like, but at the moment they're currently a little bit engaged.
This is the end of turn 3 for us.
I
When do we start
wonder.
getting our vision back?
Would I be able
Literally,
to-
when it goes round to Bird's turn.
Dan, would I be able to go over, pick up that gem of hold monster, and cast it on the guy in the door?
If I was to draw it, like, let's just go, it's a magical crystal, let's make it purple.
Mm.
So it's currently in a cabinet there.
So I'd have to break the cabinet first.
Yeah, so as you, like, well, when you were looking around, all the magical artifacts seemed locked up in some different regard.
So I can either heal the dude as I pass by, and then... Yeah, I've got an idea what I'm going to do. Alright, Big Lizard, whee! Do your dings.
Did you... Oh, it's not your turn.
Well, it's
Are you
Big
gonna
Lizard's
kill
turn at the
fucking
moment.
retarded mercenary below you, or are you going to kill the fucking one that's
fuck the
actually
horse.
pseudo-competent?
No, fuck the horse.
Thanks, man.
No worries, dude. Alright, I'm going to attack.
Yep, so you turn and you attack that person.
I roll 1d20.
Plus 4 for bull strength, plus 4 for rage.
He's
plus-
got 28 strength, which means that he is rolling on a +9.
Yep.
Don't think he's
Plus
used
his
guidance
BAB.
yet.
Oh, he can also use guidance if he wants.
What
Which is
that?
+1, correct?
He also, yeah.
Plus
so
10?
1d20.
Plus 11, because your weapon is
Oh
masterworked.
my god.
Plus 11.
What
yeah.
about my ring?
That is
That's including.
including. So 1d20 plus 11 if you want to use guidance. 18.
18 in total does indeed hit. It is sort of a good thing you use guidance, perhaps. And so, you strike him for 1d10 plus 9 damage. No, sorry, 1d12 plus 9 damage.
Now, do I roll my weapon?
Yeah,
Yes.
so you roll 1d12 plus 9 damage.
Okay. My next door neighbors are going off.
17 damage. Same damage
as
as
well.
last time as well. And so, yes, you kill this man.
I just imagine you're splitting him in half each time. Just like butter.
Well, he's not facing him, so like at this point in time, he probably just like with his great axe swung it into him. The arm that was closest to him has just now fallen to the ground, and his great axe is embedded deep in the man's chest.
I wonder what the guy at the door is thinking.
Fuck. That's probably why he said, "Get out of here." There's literally just this swole lizard who looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, just like going and absolutely obliterating people.
I just imagine Impact is like heavily breathing and like for the people who can hear, it's very audible.
Yeah. They are screaming, but no one can hear.
Alright, so my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
I'm going to go here. Would I be able to... Well, I wouldn't really need to get down. I'm 3 foot high, but would I be able to like feed Salazar a health potion to help get him back on his feet or heal him up?
He's currently not facing you. You can see that currently he is down on his knees and he seems to be clutching his face.
Right, so I'd have to move up to like right here.
Yeah, and his mouth seems open in like almost a silent scream sort of thing.
Yep. I tap him on the shoulder and place a healing potion in his hand as I sort of like lift it to draw it to his face so he doesn't spook himself out, I guess.
He's moving his hands away from his face and almost blindly grasping towards you, and you place it in his hands. You can see that like shattered glass seems to be splintering his entire face.
Wait, would I be able to use prestidigitation to get rid of the glass?
No.
Dang. There goes a good idea that could have been cool. So I would have to remove the glass in order for the healing to take place, wouldn't I?
Not necessarily, no. If you heal someone or while they're like impaled or something is like in them, the healing will push the items, the things out of their body.
Alright, so the healing potion
Unless
isn't
it's literally completely concealed within their body, in which case you heal around it.
So it's a 3rd level, so it's a 1d8 plus 3 healing on him.
Yep, do you want to roll it for him? As he brings the drink up to his mouth.
So he heals for 8.
8 hit points, okay. A large majority of the glass seems to wend its way out of his face. However, his eyes seem still completely bloodied and, let's just say, dunzos.
Oh.
Right, I guess.
Bird?
Alright, so out of curiosity, has...
Oh, unless Antelo had other things to say, sorry.
So I wouldn't be able to do any sort of like apothecarian check on his eyes while we were here, would I?
Not in the midst of combat, no.
Nah. Alright, yeah, Bird's turn, I guess.
So has the blindness expired yet?
Blindness has now expired. We'll just say this turn, yeah.
Alright, so now I'm going to need to know how this works because I don't know how this works in 3.5, right? How does grappling work?
Grappling works as in you make, so you roll to hit them as if it's a touch attack. Fairly sure I need to double check this. I think it does provoke an attack of opportunity. I'm 90% sure it does. And then once you have hit them, then you do a opposing strength check. Otherwise, they counter grapple you.
Front. I'm going to lose on that front, I think. Oh, well, it's worth a stab. So if because I'm exactly 30 feet, can I move the 30 feet then grapple, or?
So it's not a touch attack. So to start a grapple, you need to grab and hold a target. To start grappling requires a successful melee attack roll. If you get multiple attacks, you can attempt to start a grapple multiple times. Step 1 is you provoke an attack of opportunity. If it deals damage to you, then the grapple attempt fails. Certain monsters do not provoke attacks of opportunity when attempting to grapple, blah blah blah, or if you have the improved grapple feat. If the attack of opportunity misses or fails, you proceed to step 2. Step 2 is grabbing them. You make a melee touch attack, so you need to make two attacks on them. And then once you have them grappled, you are now grappling, and you deal damage to the target as if with an unarmed strike, blah blah blah, whatever. And yeah, just as it goes, like if you were wanting to grapple, we'll continue along, but...
Okay, well, first question is, so with my 30 feet movement, so if I were to move to him, because he's within 30 feet, can I move and then grapple? Or is it, I'd have to be 25 then grapple? Oh wait, no, I'm 25, aren't I? How does that work with full movement and then grapple? Or would you say I'd have to be beside them?
Well, because grappling is a full round action. I'll allow you if you want to make a jump check and try and charge him, then I will allow it. Because you're going to have to be like jumping over the body and then like running at him. And rule of cool, this sounds pretty cool. So
yeah, okay, let's do that then. Yep, jump check. Right, let's go for that. Which I'm 0 stat in.
Oh god,
this is not going to end well. But let's go.
Everyone always treats jump as a dump stat, but I think it's like one of the best.
What's your jump?
I would have thought a bird would have had some kind of jump, but okay, apparently not.
What's your grapple modifier?
It's an attack roll. So BAB plus strength.
Roll. What do I type in here for roll? For jump? Roll.
So roll 1d20 plus your jump skill.
And then plus 0.
Nat 1. So you try to jump, flapping your wings, and you immediately like collapse over the body, falling down roughly about hit. Whoops, that is hiding an area. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Select, move that, and then let me just quickly reveal that again. That. And so you fall over that. I'm going to say you kind of like stumble a little bit into impact, nudging him slightly. He'll get -1 on his next like attack roll.
Fair enough.
Because your flapping of wings and all of that, and you've fallen down. You are now considered prone.
Yep, nope, that's cool.
It is now M4's turn, who is the last one remaining. And he seems to call out to the other one, his teammate, get the fuck out of here, I'll hold them off.
Okay.
And he takes another swipe at Civi, so he's lost his charge modifier since it's been 2 turns in combat.
Civi.
So,
I want to point out, break his legs. Don't kill him.
Okay.
Once again, you are back up to 20 AC, so you managed to block this with very little effort.
So then it's my turn.
It is now your turn.
I guess I will follow Flint's character's advice and take a swing for his legs.
Okay, so I'll give you negative. Wait, are you saying take a swing for his legs? As in you have a mace, so
Yeah.
when you're trying to capture people alive, you can like say, "Oh, I'm trying to do lethal damage to a part of their body to keep them from getting away," or you can say, "I just deal non-lethal damage," which is like you just try to pretty much like bludgeon them or knock them the fuck out.
Okay, let me ask you that then. Could I just charge him, I guess? Because he's literally right in front of me.
You
with my
can't
shield
charge
and...
in melee.
So to charge, you need to be 10 feet away from them.
Fair enough. Alright,
So you can't charge him, but you can literally just... If you want to do non-lethal or a targeted attack, then it is -4 to your attack roll.
Whatever knocks him down.
Well, do you want to knock him out, or do you want to break his legs?
I want to break
That's
his
what I'm
legs.
kind of asking here.
Well, it doesn't matter. Make him not able to fight. It doesn't matter. You don't have to break his legs. Just put him on his ass, and I'll have fun with him.
Yeah, but you don't understand that, like, in terms of
Alright,
turn order, it's you, and then it's the big lizard. Do you reckon the big lizard's just going to execute him?
Well,
I mean,
this is going to be very fucking annoying if he dies.
Well, I'm gonna say one of Impact's character overheard that command as well. You know.
Yeah,
Because,
but
like,
he's a lizard. He's big lizard.
Oh, do whatever you want.
Do you reckon Big Lizard listens to the whims of
Alright.
normal people?
Yes, because he fucking made an oath of servitude.
Yeah, I know. He's part of the what
Emerald
what was the
Guard.
knights that you called it?
Emerald Guard.
The Emerald Guard.
So let's just non-lethal. Okay, roll 1d20 minus.
-4. So it's 1d20 plus your strength modifier, plus your BAB. Neg 4.
27. Minus
So
4,
you got a
that's
23.
So you got a 23, yeah.
23, pretty good. Does hit.
Roll damage.
So this was non-lethal?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So 1d8.
1d20 plus strength. Plus
1d20
weapon modifier.
plus-
Oh, no, sorry. 1d whatever your weapon's damage is, plus your strength, plus whatever modifiers your weapon has.
My damage is 1d8. Let's see, it's
So-
critical 2x times 20.
So 1d8 plus strength.
6.
6 damage in total. So you deal 6 non-lethal to him. And 1 second, let me just quickly note this down.
knocked him out?
No.
Mm.
You like bludgeoned him across the face, and he is like bloodied, but he's still up for a fight. With this, the last guard, seeming to nod to his friend or his ally, seems to leave the building and sprint down the street.
I like how he did every individual step.
Yeah.
Well, just to kind of like show that he was moving off instead of just making him disappear, because that like the front area, like over here, is a shop
I
window.
wasn't making
so you
fun
would,
of dead. I said
yeah.
I like the fact that he did every little step.
yeah,
My immersion is very at peak right now because of you.
Pog. Oh, cheers to that. Cheers. Me immersion, sama. Antelope, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, now Flint's turn.
Am I still
You could draw.
fucked?
No, you are not.
So
This is the
Flint,
first turn that you can see and hear again.
I think you probably should reiterate, just in case. You know, yell it out loud, to the lizard. Knock this man out.
Oh shit! I could probably just throw in the old bloody inspire courage on that one and tell everyone not to kill him.
Or you could just intimidate or something like that.
I'll make him shoot himself.
Yeah, I could intimidate him.
I could make him shoot himself.
Oh yeah,
Let's
I'll do
just
that.
start giving hints.
I was gonna say Impact. You have more intimidation than
Yeah, I do.
anything.
No, I'd have
he
him
does
beat.
not. Lathia
Oh,
has
maybe
him
not.
by metric.
Oh,
Or conditional, he did just kill 2 fucking people with 1 swing each.
Well, it's that, and also the fact that he's now intimidation goes off strength and is now at 28 strength.
Oh.
I mean, I've got a fucking 11 to intimidate.
Yeah, but Impact currently has like almost equal strength to that of a god at the moment.
Yes.
What the fuck? Impact, God.
He's
Well,
got
fuck.
literally like the strength that you
No,
would
I still beat
expect
his
from like a
intimidate. I
lesser.
still beat his intimidate by 2.
True, but I will give him bonuses to the people he just executed.
Alright.
you can still intimidate him, and I'll just
Wait,
intimidate
could
But
I
yeah,
do it
impact
as
to your
if
strength
I
is like a lesser
intimidate
deity
him
level.
with the threat of the lizard?
Yes.
Oh. Can't.
Oh,
Okay. That would actually be pretty cool, not gonna lie.
yeah, sure. Wait. I'll give you bonuses depending on how you. Well, intimidate me. What is your speech to intimidate him?
Alrighty, hang on.
If you don't lay down your arms, I'm gonna let the lizard have you.
No, it's
something
got to
like
be
that?
a lot more menacing than that.
Well, that's just like a baseline.
I know what I would say.
I know what I would say too.
I know what I would say.
I have no idea.
I would be
I'm just
be
trying to
using the
think.
bird in this fucking thing too, as well. By the way,
Oh, I forgot about Bird.
I would be using the bird.
I forgot.
So, okay. If you don't put your weapon down immediately, you will end up exactly the same as your friends, and we won't have the bird wait to eat you until you die.
Oh, you'll eat him alive. That's
Oh,
fun.
that is kind of threatening. In the Flint's basement text chat, I wrote what I would have just flat off the cuff kind of said. If he doesn't get down right now, kill him, lizard.
I would have
Threatened
definitely
him with
added-
alive cannibalism as well. Okay, I'll give you a +4 to your intimidate check.
Alright.
+2.
Oh! 28.
This man's stoic after all. He literally said he was going to sacrifice his life to let his friend get away.
Oh yeah, no, he's going to die, but it won't be good.
I can't remember. It's a fort save, isn't it, against an intimidate? I can't remember. Action.
Bluff,
Yes.
It's will, I do believe.
So, your intimidate is opposed by the target's modified level check, which is 1d20 plus character level plus hit dice plus wisdom. Plus any bonuses against fear. So, let me just count this. So that is 1d20 plus hit dice plus character level. No, hit dice or character level. Okay. So his is...
Oh, there goes Dan.
I'll feed you. I'm sorry. As soon as you said I'll feed you to the bird alive, that just got me.
That's exactly why I mentioned it. It's just like, man, we have two very intimidating aspects. One, we'll cleave you off at the legs, then we'll feed you to the bird.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna watch the bird eat your legs. Like, it's going to be bad.
Oh my god. I have a shading grin out after that. I'm so happy right now.
I'm focusing all my attention into making sure this fucking dude gets back hale and healthy again, because he's a very powerful mage. That's gonna be useful.
If he's
If
fucked
he
up, we'll
sees,
just take him to Bell and be like, fix this man.
I think if he wakes up and sees what we've done, he's gonna go, what the fuck?
Well, we burnt the corner of his fucking shop.
No,
you
no,
bird.
corner of his shop.
No, he didn't. The bad people.
Well, he actually doesn't know that. All he knows is there was a big boom and shit's burning. So.
Well, he didn't hear it. He doesn't know there's anything there.
No. He heard the boom of the fucking thing that blinded and deafened him.
There you go. I was gonna say.
Yep.
And
I have plans for how this interrogation's going to go.
Okay, I have one. Does it involve the bird?
Yes.
Can it involve a
times.
vial of acid?
Sure.
Yeah, you got me acid. I've
I'm
got a
happy.
couple of vials of acidic fire, a couple of vials of acid. I've got a couple of vials of stone burn
No.
acid. You take your pick. Hell,
But,
we could make him swallow a black water tablet and
No.
suddenly turn to nothing but fucking hydrogen.
I was gonna say I have another idea. You know, you may just have have a fucking impact stand right in front of him and just crack his knuckles, and I mean like a very audible, just crack.
why don't I just break his hands?
Oh, no, trust. You guys don't need to touch him. I'll handle this.
Hey, Evil, would you like a black water tablet? Turn all of his fucking O2 in his body into all of his water in his body into fucking hydrogen.
Look, pretty much, the only people I'm gonna need in the room for the interrogation is the bird and fucking Rosal.
Yeah. The apothecarian fucking profession's gonna come in handy.
Oh yeah, trust me, it's going to be bad. It's going to be very fucking bad.
Well, it's
Oh
not
my
going to be
God.
anything until Dan gets back.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, he is not gonna have a fun time if he doesn't give me the answers I want.
I had an idea. I was like, you can promise him, it's like we have, a centaur. that
I don't
can
have to
heal,
promise him shit.
Well, I was gonna say, they could heal you. Could. Hey, Silent.
Yeah, it's me. I'm alive.
Dan just
Hello.
CC'd, so good timing.
Do you want to catch him up to speed, Antolo, what just happened? Which was pretty funny.
No.
I need
Nope.
to take a wicked piss, so I'll leave that up to
But you
Eve.
know what? Actually, that's a good idea. That's a
Alright,
piss break.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
break is a good idea.
Yep.
Does
What's
someone
it got?
want to?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm back.
Piss
We're gonna
break.
take.
everyone's
quick
having a
break.
piss break.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
yep,
and
that's
then-
all good.
while they're doing that, we can explain what happened to our Silent, because he just got here.
Oh, yeah,
well,
okay.
you know.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that wasn't even internet DC. My phone restarted and it decided it was a good time to, just after you install an update to your phone.
Yep, yeah.
And maybe it was that because it's now 9 p.m. It probably just went like, oh, I'm going to install out of hours. It just went through the whole optimizing apps and everything and just seemed to be like doing
Yeah,
that for
yeah.
a while.
Exactly 9
Fuck
p.m.
yeah.
That's probably why I did it.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
bitch of a thing.
Sorry I was late, everyone, though.
I'm
Yeah,
disappointed in you.
I
I
was
know,
late
it's fine.
too.
Oh yeah, while break's going on, who wants to catch him up? Dan, you're probably better.
Okay, let me put on my music and get that music stream back up and running. So, effectively, I was very, very drunk last time, and the last 10 minutes was a little bit haywire. I've cleared it up. I was going across multiple different multiple different sheets when I was trying to do it, and I had lost place, and so I was trying to ad-lib it. So after being outside of the inn when Flint was trying to get money for the task that they had done from Salazar, and he had said, like, people were following me, whatever. So we started off from there. And so you've all followed Salazar to a shop. You have found that he is being followed for the past 5 days by a group that he's quite unsure about. All that you've kind of been told at this point is he knows that they're vaguely linked to another group who seems to be going to a graveyard that is just outside of town. Welcome back. But he hasn't been able to investigate much himself. As soon as you all got into his little shop and everything, and Fiona had pulled out a package, a large dark box that seems to be rimmed and like bound with chains, and from what Antelo could tell, seemed to brim with magical wards across it.
Ooh.
As soon as that was pulled out of Fiona's bag, why she was so protective over the bag to begin with, and was about to hand it across, a small grenade of sorts, effectively a potion, seemed to be thrown through the window of the shop, exploded, blinded and deafened pretty much everyone in the shop, as a group of mercenaries effectively burst in, 2 of which kidnapped Fiona, and then the rest kind of like held fast, trying to get towards Salazar, or as he had kind of revealed to everyone else, that he was using a magical disguise, and he's also Master Shaz, the leader of the academy, and Salazar, the shop owner. And so the guards that went inside to also kidnap Fiona, 4 of them stayed behind to try and kill Salazar. And this is where we're pretty much up to, where the last guard is standing. Flint was just about to use his intimidate Flint just did use his intimidate, and we're just about to roll to see whether or not the guard is intimidated or not.
Aye.
That's
I
pretty much catching you up to speed.
I had like a hearing appointment basically to go get wax out of my ears because I bulked it up and had to get that sucked out.
No worries.
So now I am no longer deaf.
Fantastic.
Everyone back?
Damn it. If only that was too higher. If it was too higher, he would have succeeded. What a Chad he would have been. He is now considered intimidated, and he has -2 on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and he is shaken for 1 round.
Bird.
Yes.
All right. Impact.
What?
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Everyone's here. Yep.
Cheers.
Penis.
Penis indeed. Balls even.
So, from here, he is intimidated, and you can see he's kind of like... He's not moving out of his 5-foot square, but he's kind of like... taking a step back. His weapon's still at the ready, but he's kind of like now glancing between all of you.
Yeah.
It's Big Lizard's turn.
Oh yeah, I did tell everyone not to kill him.
No.
I'm just gonna go stand near him, like right next to him.
Stepping over the corpse.
Yeah, just
hit
to
him
make
with
a
non-lethal.
point. Why? Is he down yet?
No, he's still up. He's intimidated,
Oh,
but he's
okay.
very close to being knocked out.
So you step over towards there. Yeah, I moved you from the top side because moving through people.
Gonna do non-lethal damage.
So stepping over like that, he does take a swing at you.
Yep.
Get back, sort of style. So he gets +4. He is intimidated, so he gets -2. So it's +2 in total.
If he hits you, just stare at him.
Okay.
Boy.
He misses. It's kind of like just a kind of like slice, but get back sort of style.
No, Flint. Even better. Please, sir, can I have another?
Try again.
He doesn't hit me, does he?
No, he does not with a 10.
Okay. Am I still raging?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
this would be the
assume
last
so.
turn.
Yeah.
I'm imagining you're gonna gut punch him so hard it's gonna break
This
his
is
arm.
non-lethal damage.
Yeah, just attack him normally, but put a -4 on your hit.
So you're
For
still
non-lethal.
raging, so you get so that is +9 from your strength in total, +1 from your weapon, which is 10, -4, so that is 1d20 +6.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, that
Nat
hits.
20. Okay.
so
So I guess you kind of like shift the grip on your weapon, just like from being the battle axe side to being the blunt of it, sort of like a hammer. And do you want to roll 1d12 +9 times 2?
Jesus Christ.
What?
So
Oh.
if you put the like it in brackets like this, so you can do like 1d20. Whoops. Like
It's a 1d12, right?
sorry, 1d12. Yeah, not 1d20.
Okay.
If you do it like that, but with the slash in front, then that's the crit damage. Oh wait, no, you're using a fucking
Masterwork.
yeah, just do 1d12 +9.
Yeah,
No,
just do
because
1d12, we'll double it.
he's using a great axe, which is whose crit range is ×3, not ×2.
Yeah. Either way, the dude's going down.
Yeah, but I want to see how much non-lethal damage he does to this man. So that is 16 times.
48.
Wait,
Oh.
yeah, so 48 damage to him. So yeah, you literally
Great.
just clung the guy, and his helmet sails off like over the. Well, it sails off and embeds itself in the wall. He drops his his long sword to the ground and just collapses.
So I gave him a TBI.
Yeah,
Nice.
you did enough damage. Like if this was lethal damage, you did enough damage to like kill him almost 3 times over.
Oh my
I would
God.
imagine if it was lethal, he would just exploded in meat.
Mystify.
He would have just evaporated.
So
Not
how
the
are we
wolves
going
again.
to... How are we gonna tie him up?
Oh, I've got the tools for that.
Okay.
Alright.
After
Oh
all this has
no!
happened, after all this has happened, I'm going to take a close look. As an apothecarian, would I be able to tell if a healing scroll would heal his eyes at all?
Master Shaz's.
Yep.
It would probably take a little bit more than that.
You'd need a resto.
Could
Yeah,
I
but
possibly heal him?
well,
Or, wait,
would-
I don't
would
know
the-
his hurt yet.
would you need a resto or would you need a healing scroll? Like,
Well, it depends. If his eyes are hurt, then they can be fixed with healing, but if they're actually fucked, then you need a resto.
You would need a restoration to his arms. His eyes seem mangled beyond belief.
So his
Do
eyes
I
are
have a
completely fucked.
resto? No, I don't. I have one in the off campaign, though. Damn.
actually,
Of course.
So just a regular healing spell wouldn't do anything?
No, I wouldn't do it.
No.
no. I'm just.
While they're doing
Yeah, you
that,
would
I'm
need-
gonna shackle the guy.
You would need restoration, not even a lesser restoration.
Yeah, like full resto.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go help Antelope comfort
Alright,
this guy.
I'm shackling the guy.
Why this
Do
is
you have
going on
shackles?
to the-
Yes,
Yep.
I do.
Wait, no, Bird, save the bodies.
Yeah, no,
Till he
keep
wakes
them.
up.
Don't eat them yet.
Well, I was gonna say, like, the bird was like looking at the bodies and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
but,
okay, I'm gonna say you do it. It's like, wait for later. You still have it, but not now.
Be hungry. Yes. Okay. And then the bird kind of bounces around the room. He's generally curious, like, what's the floor made out of curiosity? Do I have to do a spot
Wood.
check out of that? So, like, floorboards we talking?
Wait,
Wood.
rounds are only like 6 seconds each, aren't they?
Yep.
If someone goes outside, are they still? Can we still see them?
It's
The rest of
been at least 18 seconds.
But
But possibly.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna turn to the lizard and say, "You go see if you can see the others outside."
Okie dokie.
So then
Does the lizard rush outside?
The lizard does rush outside.
Will he do a spot check at that point? You know,
I'm gonna tell the horse to go out
Yeah.
too.
Lizard, take a spot check.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm going to be right behind him.
What is that? 1d20
1 second, let me grab a beer.
What's your spot modifier? Or
Yes.
spot level?
Plus
I have a 0. So you
so 1d20. Yeah, Sibby, you just go next to him and do one as well.
All right. 1d20.
What's your spot?
1 second. Mine is 5.
So 1d20 plus 5. 10.
10.
Garbage rolls on both of them. Feels bad.
Hey man, I'm a lizard.
Ironically, the bird is the highest.
Yeah, well, fuck it, you can go have a look too if you want.
I should probably.
I
should
wanted to do
roll.
something with the floorboards, but yeah. Wait till Dan
So-
gets back.
No, you can just come out and stand right next to me at that point. Bird, just do your thing. Or like on the opposite
Yeah, just
side
push
of-
me out the way again.
I'm guessing
gave
I'm
us
probably
room.
still asleep in a tavern at the minute or something. I
Yeah,
don't know what I'm doing.
you're just off doing whatever the fuck at the moment.
No, I thought
Yeah.
like your character was out shopping or something like that. So I guess you would still technically be doing that.
Happening?
Let's go with that.
Their
me and
spot rolls
Impact-
failed. They got a 2 and a 10.
Yup.
Ah, fantastic.
Doesn't matter. I'm still
Very
getting
nice.
information regardless.
Yep, so with the 10, there are a few people in the street, but you can't really spot anyone who you can't spot Fiona, you can't spot even the guard who just like ran out last turn.
Mhm. All right, so I guess we're out of the thing. I guess we go back inside.
Yeah, cool.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah,
so are
Flint.
they like floorboards that the floor's made out of, or?
Yeah, so I said they were wooden floorboards.
Oh, okay, so they kind of cut out when you said that. Can I do a strength check to rip one up?
What the fuck?
What are you no, let's just get on to the interrogation.
Can someone
Yes,
put
do
out
it,
the fire?
please. Can someone put out the bird?
I just realised.
Generally, this will be interesting later on because, like, I've got a reason why, but I want to like have a crack at trying to rip one up again.
Okay,
Like,
Go
what
for
would
it.
it be like? Just like strength and shit.
make a strength check.
And I don't think I don't have fuck all strength. Do I? Damn it.
No, it's just
Like,
1d20.
Two.
You got no
Flash.
modifier?
1d20. Ah! Damn it!
Unfortunately, no, you can't seem to get a good handhold on any of the floorboards.
Okay, then I'll leave that for now.
For
Let's
now.
go around picking every fucking floorboard up.
I'm more confused as to why this might come into like when you said like
So-
this will come in handy later. What? It's a floorboard.
This is
Okay,
no,
okay,
this is the price it will help us later.
Dan, considering the back of the room is still burning, is there water in this building?
There are drinks on the table, but they were alcoholic, but not too alcoholic to set fire.
I'm not throwing alcohol on. Well, wait.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna tell. Lizard's already outside. I'm gonna yell at you to see if you can get people to help with the fucking fire.
Okay, so go back outside and.
Yeah, go get people for the fire.
All right,
Um,
I'm out.
What do we need to do now? Is there a back room? There's a back room. I'm gonna drag this guy into the room.
Yep. Okay. 1 second. Let me draw it. A polygon line.
So you just want to keep it simple to where me and, or just, I guess in this case, me.
Yeah, so
flag
what's...
people. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so you go and get people to help the thing. Also, don't tell anyone about the guy I'm taking into the room. For all the rest that they know, only 2 people died here.
Okay. You
Yep.
can go. You can do your thing
Yes,
before we
yes.
get the
Should
water.
we tell guards people attacked us? Yes, they might get wrong idea. Yes.
Yeah, do that. Yes.
Yes. I did that. Yes, okay, I do that. Yes.
So
Wait,
I guess
what
first-
happened? So you're sending the 2 non-humanoid. Wait, so Civi's going to like try and get people to help put out the fire.
Only one person in this fucking party is a human. Like, who what the shit? And I'm busy.
Yeah, so you're sending the horse to get
Actually,
someone to help
okay.
put out the fire or something.
Okay, now that
or-
you mention that, alright. I'll change it. I'm gonna tell everyone else to... Alright, so, Lizard, you take the guy in the back room. Put the corpses in there as well. Bird, you go into the room. I'm gonna go outside and get help, because they'll listen to me.
so So,
yes, I help move bodies. Yes.
so I guess me and Antelo are covering this guy
Um,
or assisting him.
You help him. We don't want... So, his cover is Salazar, and he's currently not in that form, so we probably don't want people to see him now.
So you want me to stand in front of him because I'm a large character?
So, well... Fuck. Take
At that
him
point,
into the
I'm-
room as well for now.
Okay, I guess I hold his hand, and me and Antelo bring him to the back room with
Yep.
all following the lizard with the bodies. So,
Move the corpses in there as well. Fuck.
Yep. He takes your horse-like hand. Well, your other hand. Yeah, your actual hand. One hand still covering his own eyes, as he seems to be muttering somewhat under his breath.
can I do a listen check?
Sure.
All right, what would that be?
So
1d20
1d20
plus
plus listen.
While he's doing that, when I enter the room with one of the bodies, can I do a spot check while I'm at it?
Yep.
Because we don't know what's actually in the room. It could be
Okay.
anything.
Doesn't matter what's in there for now.
24.
Yep, 24.
Yep. He seems to be like muttering threats of some volition against whoever must have done this.
Look up at Lathia.
Oh, before I
can-
leave, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on the blood trails into the room. To clean it up.
Okay, so you're hiding all bodies.
Yeah, so all the bodies are in the back room and the knocked out guy, and I'm cleaning the blood. With the Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, yes.
Just before Lathia leaves, I'll look up and say, I can whip something up to help cure him, but it'll be expensive. Or should I look around and see if there's anything here that could help first?
Look first. Alright, so... yep, alright, so we're going to... Are the corpses in there yet? Oh, yeah, they've moved them all in there.
Yeah,
Yep.
we just need
Oh,
Dan
whoops.
to move him up. Yep.
Yep. So no blood's on the floor. There's a fire.
Oh,
Everyone's
I
in
couldn't
that
even press that.
room. Good. Okay, everything's covered. I'm gonna go outside and yell out. Someone has firebombed the shop. To
Dan, don't forget the
the
wizard.
people.
Oh yeah.
I need assistance now. I guess I'm just gonna yell that out because
Alright,
I'm guessing there's people here. The middle of
Obviously, the deafness and whatnot has worn off.
the day. Yeah. it
Yep.
does.
I'm gonna ask.
Salazar.
I'm gonna.
Salazar, sorry, Master Shaz. He seems to cast disguise on himself again, and once more he seems to take the form of the bronze-skinned human in leather attire.
I'm gonna ask Shaz if he has any potions or scrolls of restoration inside of his shop or anywhere hidden nearby. It's the only way we're gonna cure your vision.
He seems to shake his head,
So no.
stating the only Sighing slightly, he states, "Don't worry about it. I'll contact Master Bell. I'll see what we can do."
I can make something. We can fix you. Needs must.
How do you spell your?
He seems to, when you said like, we can fix you, like, and all of that. He states, "No. First priority is get her back."
Yes, but you're much more useful in reacquiring her than we will be individually. Having every hand available.
I will be dead if he finds out she is gone.
Alright. Yeah, no, they can get the compensation. I don't have anything to do.
So, do you want to make a diplomacy check?
Oh, yeah, no. Baby.
Do you kind of like go up to some of the nearby townspeople who saw kind of what happened? Well, they saw like people rush into there, whatever. They've just been. This was like literally like 30 seconds. The people who were nearby the buildings did see, and there are people in this like small alleyway.
Dan, I don't know why I was raising my hand the entire time, but couldn't we have Silent's character walk by since he's back?
Sure, yeah. Silent, your character is in the waiting room up in top right.
Yeah, I see.
I got a 4, but I still got a 24.
Yep. So, you notice Silent's character, who seems to have taken a morning stroll. And apart from that, what do you say to the nearby, like, peasantries? Get water!
Yeah,
Or
get
what?
water. Someone has looted the store and set it ablaze.
Looted the store. Is this just, like, alluding to the fact that you're probably going to try and loot the store?
Well,
No.
shit, they saw people run in, they saw people leave.
Yeah.
I don't want them to know that there's people dead.
True. So, okay.
Oh, and they kidnapped the little girl.
Yep. Two nearby peasants seem to quickly rush into nearby houses and come out with buckets of water.
Are there any guards? Do I know where the guards are?
In this side alley, there are none in sight.
Fuck, alright, so... Oh, that's right, we're in an alley, aren't we? Down in... Okay, Okay, while they're doing that, I am gonna go out to the main street.
Wait a second, Dan. Does heightened spell technically turn lesser restoration into restoration? Or does it only increase the level of the spell?
Increases caster level.
Bugger.
So I'm gonna run out into the actual main street. Or not in the alley where there's more people.
And, yep. The peasantry seem to come in along with Silent's character. So, entering the store, Silent can now see the corner that seems to be set on fire, the red corner. And so, Silent, what do you do? Do you start directing the peasants? Do you just go like, this is interesting, and just stand around and watch? Or do you like follow Flint?
I tell the peasants to go and put out the fire, and I'm going to head to the back room over here and knock on the door.
Yep, okay.
That's a bit of metagaming.
Well, I could see a door.
So, heading to the back door, the rest of the party hears a knock on said door.
Small shit.
I'm going to do something that could be both good and bad. I'm going to disable device on the door.
Oh, he's gonna lock the door.
Pretty smart. I'd probably do that, yeah.
Or just like jam the locks.
Yep. So it's a normal is it just a standard lock?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. So the door's essentially not going to budge unless you kick the damn thing down.
Just looking at the fucking trap.
I don't know why you don't help them to fucking stop the fire.
Silent, do you want to do a listen check?
Yeah, I'll do a listen check. Why not? Right, let's listen. 1d20 plus 5. Well, that went well. A 7.
Never mind.
I hear nothing.
Yeah, it was going to be like you hear someone jamming it on the other side, but you don't
Right.
hear what Antelo's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright.
unless
start trying
there's
to help
something
her
you
out,
guys are doing apart from jamming the lock on the other side, are you guys doing anything else, or?
Oh wait. I was gonna say, does Flint want us still inside the room, or does he want us outside the room? Before Antelo locks the door.
Already locked.
Already locked? Okay, so we're stuck in here then. Okay.
I think that was like a response to me knocking on the door, because if you think about it, it's like someone knocks on the door, if you don't know who's out there, that could be something very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the upside of having all of you guys in the room there, if someone does come in and open it, you can just say, "Oh yeah, we're just chilling," with, standing in front of the bodies, not letting people see that.
There is one way to get rid of the bodies.
Yes, but that comes
Alright,
later. I need them for now.
I'm gonna help put out
I might
fire.
be digging back a bit far for it, but just so you know, I rolled a 31 spell check for that box that they were handing over. That means I understand unique effects of the box, of the spell in question on it. So I don't know if that really changes anything.
Yeah, we kind of went over that.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, can you move the wizard over to where, like, the sidewall? So they can do their thing.
Oh, like that? Corner?
Yeah. Right next to me would be probably better, because, I held his hand in. Probably still holding his hand.
Yep. We're creating a line in front of the door.
Wizard. Stupid wizard.
Yeah, alrighty. So, are we going to...
Sorry, 1 second.
I'm also going to search around the room that we've just locked ourselves in for anything useful or unique that I can put to use here. I'm assuming I don't see much.
Most things seem to be in chests or locked wardrobes of sorts. However, jumping over to Flint, you have running down the alleyway and into the main street and the mercantile area that you had come from outside of the inn. You've managed to arrive. What do you want to do?
Do I see any guards?
There are a few guards, yeah, pacing around. They seem to be standing more or less like various main streets, that sort of like thing, like near the entranceways, just kind of like chatting and kind of looking over casually over everyone.
I'm going to run up to... I get like a group
The
of
nearest
guards?
two?
Yeah, I'll go up to them.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
watch your, like, quite quick approach.
You two, guardsmen, someone has set ablaze and looted Salazar's... That's what they know him as, isn't it? Yeah, Salazar.
You called it like the pirate shop or something like that. Salazar's pirate shop.
Yeah, Salazar's shop, and kidnapped a...
Not even calling it by its full name.
I don't remember what it was fucking called.
Salazar's knickknacks, curios, and second-rate objets d'art.
I'm not saying the full.
Oh yeah, I'll go. I'll pull out. Someone's just looted. Hang on, let me get my notebook. Salazar. No. Yeah, no. I'll tell them that, and they have kidnapped a little girl with bright red hair. Have you seen any people? Like, have you seen them come through here or anything? We need to find them.
They seem to furrow their brows, turning to one another. One of them saying, "Alert the others, I'll go with him." And one guard seems to come with you.
So, what the fuck would I do now? I told the guards whatnot. No idea where the fucking people went. I guess I will head back to the store then.
Yeah, the guard's coming with you. You said that it was attacked and whatever, so one guard's coming with you.
Yeah, so I'll head back to the store.
On the way back, the guard seems to almost be grilling you. Who attacked? How many were there? What happened?
6 in total. They threw a... Would I know what it was they threw through the window?
No.
No, that would be me.
They threw a...
You can describe it.
Yeah, They seemed to throw some type of container or vial that, when it came through the window, made a deafeningly loud sound and blinded all of us in the room. When this happened, they smashed down the door, kidnapped the girl, set the place on fire, and stole gold, I guess. Yeah.
That's a bluff check for the set the fire.
Yeah, Cole, out of all of it, he's like, oh, yeah, I don't know about the burning.
No. It's not that, like... It's not that he's specifically targeted that part of the conversation. It's that you are lying to
31.
him, and thus
Yeah.
need to make make that. So,
How about that one?
1 second. Need to look up the stats of a guard, town guard.
So you can't fuck my rolls out of
Correct.
combat, can you?
So sense motive. Okay, so what does a sense motive on one of these guards have? Sense motive +2. Well, he needs a nat 20. That's half of nat 20.
No.
Okay, yeah, 12. He believes you completely, and sure enough, after a bit of time, you manage to come to Salazar's shop. And you can see that the peasantry has managed to, with their various buckets of water and most likely piss, have managed to put out the fire.
Most likely piss.
Well, like, they didn't have time to go to a well, they just grabbed buckets of liquid from their houses.
Yep, so I'm going to go inside and go to the... I'll tell the guard, don't want the guard to go near that room.
The guard, upon like entering and seeing that it's put out, orders the rest of the peasantry out, and he looks around and sees various blood stains on the floor.
I cleaned that with
no,
the prestidigitation.
Oh, yeah, you did clean them. Ah, yep, okay.
Hey.
So he doesn't see. Yeah, he looks across, and apart from a few shattered, crossbow bolt-ridden walls, a few broken objects and tipped-over chairs, there doesn't seem to be much else. So they all got away?
Yes, they ran down... I don't know which direction they ran, because I saw... No, fuck, I didn't, I was blinded. Yeah, all... 3 of them. Was there 6 all up?
You said 6.
No helping him. He's already given an explanation to the guard.
Yeah. So, yeah, they all got away.
So you just say they all got away?
Is that another bluff roll?
Huh? Yes.
I believe.
He believes you implicitly.
I like how you're rolling 2 and you still flog him by an absolute mess.
Yeah. Like I said, non-combat, I'm your guy.
Yeah, so
We're both a bit the same there.
sure enough, the guard seems to say, wait here. We'll go and see at the academy if there's anyone that can lend a hand to see where they might have gone or what might have happened.
I'm gonna roll an alchemy knowledge check just to try and figure out exactly what that concoction was they threw through the window, because I saw the whole thing. If I like, if I
Yeah, you
would
saw
know.
it. You'd passed your roll too.
Yeah, I did. So, Dan, you there?
Mhm.
Might have-
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
I'm gonna pull an alchemy knowledge out of my my ass and figure out how to what that fucking thing that they threw is, because depending on how powerful it is, important information. So would that just be an alchemy check for?
This is going to have to be a very, 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 very godly alchemy check. Like I'm talking, I would only allow it on a nat 20 because looking at the color of a glass as it's sailing through a window before it explodes, like split second, and going, oh yeah, it is exactly these components.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
Ironically,
like a deity
ironically,
level.
something he would do.
Make the roll.
I'm only allowing it with a 20 because it's rule of cool. Oh, nat 20. Of course. Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Yeah, cheers.
Yes.
There's no fucking way.
So Dan, when were
Rule
you
of cool
allowing
it is.
Dan, I'm gonna be honest, you kind of outplayed yourself on that one.
I knew like this was going to happen with like the moment that I say like I'm letting it happen because of rule of cool is the moment that like it always gets like a nat 20.
Except for me, I get face
Yeah.
planted.
Yeah, and I get a
fucking
fucking
Yeah.
19.
It's always nat 20 or nat 1. There's no in between.
Alright, there you go.
What was it, Dan?
And
Oh,
so this was some sort of custom concoction that you well recognize with somehow that it seems to be a myriad of different things. Some sort of like explosive component that was mixed in with a potion of like what was it? Sunlight. Almost similar to a scroll. And there was also a like what was it called? I think it's Sonic something.
Sonic
Because that
Stream.
acts per
Is that it?
sound burst.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
And all of it mixed together, you can tell that it must have been crafted by someone who was very, very well skilled in their craft. And that most of what seemed to be like included in it was clerical in nature.
That was that bitch in the robe.
I'm gonna go up to Shaz and say, and essentially repeat the same thing. Whoever did this attack obviously has knowledge of clerical spells and potions and is greatly skilled in alchemy. Do you have any idea who this could narrow it down to? It could mean the difference between finding.
Oh, I think his headset died.
Angelo?
No, I'm here.
No,
No,
Angelo's
Angelo.
headset died.
Yeah, my headset died. Finding.
Yeah, you might have to plug it in. It's gone again.
Wait, get out of my beer, you little prick.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Cheers,
Bloody
beer.
headset. Anyway, yeah. So, asking him, where did I get to before I cut out?
It's
you
clerical
Full
in nature.
knowledge. Do you know anyone who might be capable of doing such a thing? It might be the difference between, and then you cut out.
Fuck me, this headset.
Yeah, I can hear it dying.
You just want to type it very fast in like.
I'm guessing you're going to say might be the difference between finding Fiona or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiona and Death.
Yep. So, through like blood still kind of like, well, remnants of blood. They're like wounds have mostly healed over from the like grenade attack. He seems to state that the only clerical group within the town is a quite large temple of Auril.
I'm fucking getting annoyed with these oral cunts.
Do you want to do a knowledge religion? Wait, do you have knowledge religion, Flint?
Yeah, I do.
Or does anyone?
I do.
Well,
I think I do.
But the thing is,
I
I also
do.
know about. I've also got the reference of them in the first town with Suresh. When I met them there. That's a
Yep.
4. I got a 4 on that one. No, 13.
you're not there, so you don't know that yet.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm just
So I'm going.
Yeah, but so sorry, Civi, do you have knowledge religion? Because you had mentioned, I think you just piped
Yes.
up and mentioned
He's
it.
a cleric.
Do you want to
I
do a
have-
knowledge religion check?
You're
When
saying-
he had mentioned Auril,
So 1d20, and I think it was.
plus your knowledge religion.
My knowledge religion is 3.
Yep. So 1d20 plus 3.
Me too.
A good roll.
22. You indeed know about Auril. What god do you worship, by the way?
I worship the deity Tamara.
Yep. Okay. So Auril, you know to be what's her title? She is called the Cold Goddess. And you know that she is an evil god.
Oh shit! I didn't know
Well,
we talked about my
she's
ex.
lawful evil, neutral evil, and chaotic evil are generally her worshippers, but she in of herself is neutral evil. Domain
So-
over air, cold, evil, storm, water, and wrath.
So I guess I'm relaying this back to Antelo and the wizard by holding his hand.
Yep. She's also a Feyan goddess.
Oh no.
Oh, also, why everyone's missing?
No.
Wait, I thought it was neutral good. Was that deity?
No.
No. Or
Auril. Auril
Very
is
much
evil.
not.
Okay.
She is a bit.
Wait, I thought he said it was Tamar. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah,
No,
he's
yeah,
knowledge.
wrong one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
my
I
bad.
was just
I-
wondering because there's
I turn-
certain
I
there
turn
are
around and
certain
ask
gods
him-
that hate them.
Yeah, I turn around and ask him directly. And is there anyone, barring myself, that has the alchemical knowledge and skill to make such a potion? It is a custom brew, something that no street fucking vendor would have. Anyone at all.
Not very well acquainted, well, on speaking terms with them, but I wouldn't put it past them to know how to create such a concoction.
It did have divine elements, but of the sun? That makes no sense. Oral's all about cold. Regardless, it's somewhere to look to start with. Let's hope Lathia and the other two have seen better for whether they've gone.
Alrighty. Now that this has happened, I'm gonna walk into the store and what were those
Yep.
masterwork instruments that were there?
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
there
keep
was
it-
the
I'm gonna do the
there
same.
was two magical ones which were pointed out. One was a flute and one was an accordion.
So is there anyone actually still in the store?
Apart from Silence, no. The guard cleared it and then he went off. So he said that he was going off to the. Well, you don't know this, it being in the back room, but the Flint knows that the guard said that he was going to the academy to grab someone to try and see what happened here.
Okay, so this might be our chance to move the bodies out to somewhere. 'Cause I don't want them checking through the store.
Well, no one in the back room knows this.
Is there?
Yeah, I know.
a
I'm
door?
just thinking.
I was gonna say, Dan, is there a door leading out of the back room, like a back door?
A back door? No, there is not.
There's no.
Well, do you want to ask? Well, do you want to ask Salazar?
Yeah, let's ask Salazar. Is there a door out leading from the back? Fuck, am I losing English?
Well, hang
Yep.
on.
Got any
I'll-
secret
I'll-
passages?
Yeah, any
There you
secret
go.
passages, any secret hidey holes, any way we can hide these bodies in the captive so that we can get as much information out of them as possible without alerting the locals. We need somewhere to stash them for the time being.
He
You
seems
need
to.
experience.
He seems to consider what you've said before stating, pointing to this corner. In the chest over there, you'll need this, seeming to fumble around with his cloak, trying to find, well, with his robe, trying to find a pocket. After a few moments, he manages to pull out a small, it almost looks like a ring, but far too small for anyone else to wear it. Before, holding it out in the air, not really knowing quite where you guys are.
I take it from his hand stating, "Don't worry, we'll do all our best we can." But
And he says, "Do not touch the lock on that chest."
okay, do not touch the lock. Okay, I'm going to go over to the chest, and I am going to do a spellcraft check on the lock to figure out exactly what it could be, so I know what I'm dealing.
Yep.
So 30 means that I know its own specific magic. So hang on, let me pull
36.
it up.
Its own specific magic?
Yeah.
Oh, cheers to that.
Whatever's unique to it. So if it's like, I understand strange or unique magical effects, such as effects of the magic stream or whatever.
Do you know the spell exactly?
Yeah, I know all spells.
Do you know, well, with a 36, what kind of spell level can you kind of ascertain from it?
As far as it says.
Yep, okay. There seems to be a trap on it that if someone tries to touch the lock, it'll cast Disintegrate on them.
Jesus.
Holy fucking Jesus.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Do you want to do, on top of, well, after examining the chest, however, there seems to be a small very small ring-sized cavity above the lock.
Can we ask what's his name? How to open it?
Well, no.
Put the thing in
he already
the
said.
slot.
I put the ring, the small ring-like fixture inside of the slot.
Pushing the ring into the slot, the chest seems to snap open quite abruptly, opening before you.
Alright.
Inside of it seems to be a small little shard of chalk. Shaz, hearing the lock open, seems to say, "Draw a door on the wall."
Alright, I guess I'm going to grab the chalk, go over to, where would be best? Back door.
Whoever is most magically adept will need to do this.
This would be me. So
I got this covered, mate. I'll yell at the chalk.
I'm going to go up to the wall. I'm assuming it's a use magic device.
Yeah, that's a use magic device check. And is someone gonna lift him up? Because I don't think he can reach high enough for all characters to step through it easily. He makes a gnome-sized hole.
Fuck yes, I'm out.
I'm still holding, Wizard's hand. I'm babysitting him.
I'll
Just
lift up
impact
the
him up.
small thing.
Alright, so I'm going to, with the aid of impact, or at least, climbing on something nearby, I'm going to use whatever the chalk is.
Drawing the chalk, it seems incredibly powdery. As in, as you start to draw, you can feel it getting shorter and shorter as you make your human-sized, I guess, doorway. After finishing it, the chalk seems completely gone, and the wall starts to shimmer slightly.
Can I do a spellcraft check to figure out exactly what the chalk has done?
Yep.
Astral Gate, let's go.
Hey!
Oh damn it! What's with all these net
What's with the dwarf
20s?
today?
Yeah, this is actually really, really good. It seems to be something that is similar to Greater Teleport.
Turning around to Shaz, whereabouts does it lead?
He says that it leads directly to the academy. Not
Right.
the one in Nashkel that you were used to, the one in Green Nest.
Right, and should you go first to alert whoever may be on the other side that we'll be dragging these lots through?
It goes to my personal room.
Oh, good. Turning to the lizard, I say, move them through, lizard. I'm going to go disable the door after this ends and make sure that the others know exactly where to go. Centaur, take Shaz through. We'll meet you there.
Before you do that, have him clean up, or you should clean up the bloodstains as we're leaving.
Yeah, I'm going to do prestidigitation on the bloodstains.
Okay.
I pick up the mercenary that's still alive and then drag the other two by the hand.
Yep, so you drag all the bodies and the guard that is still alive through into Master Shaz's personal room. And so I'll describe it when everyone's through. So everyone goes through. Let's just move them out of the room
I'm not going through. I'm staying behind.
You're staying behind?
Yes.
To
Just put Master Chaz next to me, because I'm,
Master Shaz?
Also, before
Master
Bird,
Chaz,
I turn to the bird before he goes through. I say, don't eat the bodies. Lathia has a plan in mind. Keep
Are you...
in check.
Master Shaz seems to turn and state, are you coming through? The portal won't hold much longer.
No, I need to make sure everything here is sorted before we come join you, and the others need to know exactly where we are. We definitely are going to need Lathia to get as much
Just
out of
throw a
it
note
as
under the
possible.
door. I can get there.
No,
Ask
but there's other things I want to do.
Ask how long the door will stay open before you go through, or before.
How long will the greater teleport last?
Who just DC'd?
No, we're all here.
No, we're out here.
Oh, it was my stream. I don't know why my music stream died. Sag?
Don't worry about the stream. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long will the greater teleport last? Otherwise, I need to make sure the others know.
10 more seconds.
Get through now. I'll handle getting everyone else to the
Just-
academy.
Honestly, throw a note under the door. I can
I have
talk
other
my way
shit
in.
I want to do.
Okay, do that.
I warn you, do not try and loot this place.
Fuck!
And he he goes through the portal.
All good.
Yay! I got Chaz back.
The bird jumps through the portal.
Yeet.
As the portal seems... Wait, are you coming with Antelo or staying put?
I'm staying put.
Yep. The portal seems to close, and the chalk line that you had drawn seems almost like a line of gunpowder as it seems to ignite, going slowly along it and closing the portal, sealing it from corner to corner.
Question: did they get directions to where?
I
his
know where it
room
is. Yeah.
Lathia knows where it is. Alright, I turn around, fumbling with the lock, get it open again, undoing the damage that I had done.
Yep.
And opening up, walk out to where Lathia and
Don't forget the
Silent is.
Silent is.
Yep.
Looking over at them, I mentioned to them both because they wouldn't know that he said don't loot the place.
There are lots... Yeah. When he said don't loot the place, you got the assumption, especially after that chest that you had gone over to,
Yeah.
lots of them are
Yes.
trapped.
So now you understand why I said don't go looting shit, because it's all behind locked cabinets.
Oh, but I want to loot everything. What
Yeah,
if I shot it first?
You'd still probably die.
Well,
Alright.
looting doesn't mean taking floorboards.
So I
Can I take a floor?
I come out to them, mentioning to both Lathia and is it Silver? That's your character's name, if I remember correctly.
No one knows what my character's name is yet. I haven't told anyone.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Name with bye.
Yeah, because he wanted to say it at one point in time, and then, like, I think it was Flint or someone who said, like, don't care.
I
don't
think
think-
this is the only person who's actually said his name. Nobody else knows anyone else's names.
Everyone
knows
Other
mine.
than
Said
by
his.
their race.
Actually, Bert,
Yeah,
Antonio
I'm just
told
going
me
with
his
the
name.
notes.
I just gonna be honest. I just can't remember anyone's name. That's why I just keep calling him the wizard. Keep calling you the bird or Flynn.
Yeah, it's literally horse,
That's my
bird,
name.
horse, bird, big lizard. I call Flint by Flint because, like, he is. It's either that or I'd just call him the nobleman, gnome, and then silent is elf.
Yep.
Elf.
Well, what do you,
thing.
like,
Right,
everyone's
so
heard my
love
name
that,
fucking
though.
heaps of times.
Right. so
Lathia.
moving out
Yeah,
and
Lathia.
into
Yeah,
the-
Lathia is the only one that I actually remember.
We
Yeah,
gotta
so-
write this down somewhere because I just cannot remember
Oh yeah,
at all.
cheers,
Right.
Satanic and Antelo.
Yeah, cheers.
I am the elf.
All right, moving out and into the open area, I say to both. I'm assuming you're still in there, Lathia.
Yeah, I walked in.
I come out before they go touching anything. I say, do not touch anything within this shop. We've already discovered something horrifically booby-trapped. Disintegrate. High-level spell, kill you instantly. Do not touch anything.
I guess I get like a slight scowl on my face. It's like, disappointing. All right then.
Shaz and
Rest I didn't get told to do it.
Shaz and the rest have taken a greater teleport to the academy. We'd best go follow them. I've made sure that they cleared up everything. And I guess I move back and just make sure to cast a quick prestidigitation to clear up any blood stains and gore that might be in the room.
Yeah, there are a few drag marks on the back room from where you dragged the bodies in and everything.
All right. And I turn around and
And
look at them.
yeah, the chest that you had used to get the chalk out of has snapped itself shut once more, and it seems to have ejected the ring halfway across the room.
I go over and pick up the ring, and I guess I walk back out and say, look, we best go catch up to them at the academy. I have warned the bird not to eat the corpses. Seemed like you had a plan in mind. Otherwise, both Shaz and the centaur, bird, and lizard are there making sure that the prisoners do not escape. Shaz was pointing out that this place may very well be deadly booby trap. Don't touch anything, leave as is. If the locals try anything, it's their own misfortune.
Right, well, to the academy then, I guess.
Are you wanting to stay around until the guards get back, or are you just booking it?
I'm gonna be staying because I have to fucking talk to them. I'm gonna tell them to go.
Right,
Yeah, you two leave. You'll go to the academy. I need to talk with the rest of the guards.
Don't forget
You know that the
Taco Bell.
academy is on a hill and it's on the south side of town.
Alright,
Yeah,
I guess we
yeah.
head on up.
Yep, so
wait out here for the guards.
Yep, so as
I'm
you
pretty
guys
sure I'll-
manage to make... Well, you guys are making your way over to the academy, so through the Mercantile District and south. As you're doing that and kind of like trying to figure out where the hell they might have gone, I'm going to quickly jump back to Flint, and then I'm going to jump back to the people who are now in the academy, and then we'll take it from there. So, after about like 5 or 10 minutes, you see two guards rushing down the street, and in tow they seem to have a wizard of sorts in a cowled robe, seeming to have weird sort of face mask on, as they seem to run towards you with direction. As they approach, they slow down. The one on the left you recognize to be the man that you had led over to begin with.
Oh, good. I'm guessing this is the wizard that will help with the investigation.
This is the wizard, and I've made sure that the town's guard have been alerted that there has been a kidnapping. Small girl, red hair.
Yes.
I swear to God,
The word
if
is
some
out.
guard stops me because I'm small and I have red hair and assume I'm a kid and a girl, I'm gonna fucking flip.
Oh, dude, just bust out the
I
maid
didn't
dress.
know that, but now
Start seducing them.
Well, technically, I'm with them, so technically we can argue that it's fine. I'll just have an argument with the guard.
Guards kidnap Flint. No, guards kidnap Antelo.
Get the fuck off the gnome.
Wow. So
He will kill me.
beyond
Sorry.
Did he die again?
Yeah, I think he died. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, when you said just write a note under the door, I was like, fuck, man, that's gonna end bad. Nope.
So
Oh, yeah, Dan.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah, Dan, what were you saying?
So the other guard that was joining the man you talked to earlier seems to stand out front, as now the mage seems to take point, walking into the abode. Pulling out a components pouch, he seems to spread a few various different dusts on the floor, trying to work out quite what has happened, seeming to mutter to himself and also to the guard that seems to be accommodating him. Magic has taken place here quite a bit. Clerical in nature as well as... I'm not sure if it's whether or not the shop or arcane in nature, but nevertheless, this has been cleaned magically.
Yes, well, with a man like Salazar, I'd imagine it probably could do it on its own. Most of the place in here is a death sentence to touch stuff in here.
The mage seeming to shake his head before saying, "No, but by the door, you can see that there are like dirtied footprints that have entered. I assume that would have been the people who entered. This area, however, is completely clean of it."
Yeah, as I said, it is quite a magical store. It might have just cleaned its own. Maybe there is something under the floorboards, I'm not entirely sure.
Bluff check. Are you just trying to get me to rip up some floorboards so Satanic can come back here and do what he wanted with them?
Trying to give the bird a floorboard.
This is just a
218
guard.
for- Yeah.
Plus, I'm giving him a +2 circumstance bonus as the mage. Oh,
Damn it!
Fuck.
he can tell you're not telling the whole truth. Wait, were you here when they cleaned it? No, you weren't. Wait, because you had immediately gone after combat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so actually that wasn't a lie, so he shouldn't have got the +2. But, so it's not a lie to begin with, because you don't know what happened here.
Yep.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's not a lie, so you don't need to do that bluff check. Damn it, my nat 20!
Yes, it's all coming together. No more
Oh,
fucking
just
over
as
the planned.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're, I don't know, maybe the shop. Seems vaguely sane. Looking over, the mage seems to turn his attention to the corner of the room, which is now stained with water, piss, and whatever alchemical ingredients that Antelope poured into his, potion that he threw. The wizard seems to try to make some sense of it before shaking his head, stating some sort of... There's scattered glass everywhere, some of which seems to come from alchemical ingredients. There's some over here. Does indeed seem that something was thrown over here. Certainly some sort of alchemical flask. And there seems to be another one that is thrown. There's far too much glass in the center of the room for that. Apart from that, the mage seems to turn towards you, Flint, and says, do you have anything of this girl's that might come in handy for any personal effects we might be able to use to track her?
Oh, her backpack's still in there.
It is indeed.
Yeah, I'll walk in and be like, this bag belonged to her, wherever the fuck.
Yeah, so it's just currently sitting here.
Yeah.
It's kind of tipped over and everything.
Yep. Yeah.
So her backpack's there, but her greatsword isn't, she isn't, and all of that.
Yeah. So I'll just be like, this bag is hers. It belonged to her.
Mage turning to the guard seems to state, if I can take this back to the academy, we might be able to, with the master's help, create some sort of tracking spell. Help us find her. The guard seeming to sigh and then state, cut off a piece of the bag, give it to me. Somewhere near where she would carry it, I'll give it to the dogs.
Yeah, alright. I'll just grab one of the straps then. Or is the guard...
Do you have a knife or anything?
Yeah, I got a dagger.
Yep.
He's got a +1 dagger.
Are you going to mangle the bag, or are you just cutting a small sliver off?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fucking shank it or anything, just properly.
No, I was just wondering if by the handle or something you were just going to cut off a strap of it, so she was going to have to lug this one-handed if she gets it. Well, one up, shouldered, if she gets it back.
Yeah, that's just a bag, we can fix it, doesn't matter. Well, that'll be the best part of it though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, something near where she would have carried it, sweated on it or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the top then, because it would have been rubbing on her neck. Done. There you go. A strap from the top of the bag.
Yep, okay.
Done.
Cutting off a portion of the top leather bag, you hand it over to the guard. The wizard seeming to, lift the bag, struggling a little bit, before hefting it onto his shoulder. I'll take this with me to the academy.
Yes, that's where Salazar is as well, isn't it?
Salazar?
Would he know him as... Fuck, well I know both of his identities.
Did you just call him
one...
Salazar? I'm afraid I don't know where Salazar might be.
No,
this is his shop. If he's not here, then I'm not too sure.
Oh, I must have misspoken. Shaz is his name.
Bluff check.
Oh, for fuck's sake! How's that a
Technically
lie?
not lying. He's technically not lying.
Well, you just because you called him Salazar to begin with, and it's just kind of an out of the ordinary sort of thing. It's kind
Well,
of
yeah,
like
no, we're all
calling
inside
someone
his
by
shop.
their
It was just in
secret.
my mind.
Yeah, it's kind of like going, oh, so like,
off.
do you know where, do you know where Batman is? Oh, wait, no, sorry, I meant Bruce Wayne.
Well, that's, yeah, I'm. Wait, so how do they? I know both of his names. Yeah, I wouldn't really know too much of the difference between them.
True, I just count anything that is kind of like when you're talking a slip of the tongue. It makes it interesting.
Yeah, I got a fucking 1.
Yep. So you seem very unconvincing, and the guard seemed to raise an eyebrow, but he's not saying anything.
Yeah, I'll just point out, it's on my mind. We are in Salazar's shop.
The mage seems to nod before saying, Master Shaz is this way, I need to see him about the bag anyway.
I guess I'll go with him.
Yep. Making your way through the town, you make it on a path, quite a quick path as it were, as the mage seems to know his way through the back streets quite adeptly. Meanwhile, with everyone else who went through the portal, you find yourself in a small library of sorts. There seems to be a large picturesque window hanging above a table that seems littered with various parchments and writings. A few different scattered stones with runic symbols and various other trinkets and this and that. Master Shaz seems to hold out his hands, almost searching and absently, until he manages to clip a corner of his table. Finding his way across it, he seems to sit back with confidence into his chair, sighing slightly,
No more hand holding.
cleaning his face somewhat with his robe. He seems to.
Yes.
Oh, he seems to speak. He seems to speak to you two. Wait, you two? As in, yeah, because it was the bird and Civi that
And the
went
lizard.
through. Oh,
And
and
the
Big Lizard. He seems to speak. In the back corner, second shelf down, there should be a blanket, robe, some sort of material. Just give it to me.
I guess I'll walk over and find this material he was talking about on the shelf.
Yep. There seems to be a dark linen towel. Bringing it over to him, he seems to quickly grab it in both hands, ripping a portion off and tying it around his eyes.
Why are you doing that, sir?
Well, I can't exactly see at the moment, can I? Sorry, that was rude of me. Thank you for your help.
It's all good.
The bird would like to do a spot check.
Yep. So the bird's just trying to look around the room, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, as mentioned before, it seems to be a library of sorts. Various different magical books seem to line the walls. Apart from that, every here and there you seem to see various magical ornaments seeming to be stacked on pedestals. And in the far corner opposite of his desk, there appears to be a large wooden door that seems bound in iron.
Where door go? Yes, where door go?
The door goes to the main entrance of the academy.
Yes. I'm hungry, yes. Not allowed to eat corpses. No. Can eat books, yes?
No, don't. Please, no.
Oh.
Pointing over to a small silver platter that seems to be situated on a table nearby. He seems to state, "Give that a shake."
The bird hops over towards that and starts shaking it.
As you seem to,
course.
what, do you shake it kind of violently or gently or
Violently.
violent? As you seem to shake it violently, a platter of meats and cheeses seem to erupt from the silver base of it, spilling out onto the floor a little bit.
The bird immediately throws the plate across the room and then starts eating the food that's fallen on the thing.
Throwing the plate across the room, a sail of meats and cheeses seem to scatter across the room.
I knew I shouldn't have left the fucking stupid bird alone. I told you.
Immediately starts like scavenging along the room, like just eating all the stuff that's like fallen everywhere, and just start like scrawling along the floor, grabbing whatever
I'm
he
gonna
can.
keep in mind, Impact. Rozzle's gonna be very disappointed in you. He told you to keep the fucking bird in check.
I'm gonna walk over, grab the platter.
Yep.
Walk over to Impact, shake it a little bit, and offer him some food. See if he'll take any.
Get away from me, bovine creature.
Alright,
It's
then
not
I'm
a
gonna walk
bovine.
over
It's equine.
to Chas.
Equine. Oh, wait, Civi, you were eating the... Well, you were shaking the platter?
Yeah, I
Are
shaked it lightly
you
and offered Impact
vegetarian,
some.
or are you a meat eater? I don't know when it comes to horses.
Horses vegetarian.
Okay, so a various...
A vegan.
He eats meat.
As you shake it, a decent amount of fruits and vegetables seem to erupt from it.
I was gonna say, or Flint was gonna say something.
His race does hunt and eat.
Yeah, they're opportunistic. Oh, well, actually, yeah, because centaur are kind of-ish meat eaters. I wasn't too sure because it's part horse.
Yeah, I guess it'd be either way, really.
Yeah, so I just wanted to offer Impact food before I offer Chas some food as well. Before grabbing myself, some as well.
Yeah.
Might as well. The bird's eating, a trail of meat.
Get away from me, equine.
Use the right word this time. My intelligence is rubbing off.
Yep, so in the meantime, Master Shaz seems to be fumbling somewhat with one of his desk of drawers. Well, the desk that he's sitting at with one of the drawers underneath of it. After a moment, he pulls out a small potion and then says, "Can you put the dead bodies somewhere away from the books and throw this at them? Or pour it on them, whichever suits."
Can I ask what this is, sir?
Yeah,
It'll get rid of them.
Can you say that again?
It'll get rid of them.
I believed Laffy,
for fuck's sake.
Flint.
Leafear. Yeah, Laffy.
Flint. I believe Flint had a plan with them.
Master Shaz seeming to sigh slightly.
It was only to intimidate the man. It doesn't. I don't need it.
However, at this point in time, the man is still knocked out, and we're just going to quickly jump over to Antelo and Silent, who have now managed to eventually find their way up to the front of the academy. Unlike in Nashkel, this one isn't as grandiose as the Temple of Helm, which you are used to, or the ex-Temple of Helm, if you want to call it that. This one seeming to be...
The first area we were in. Sorry.
Nashkel was the first area. You are in Green Nest, which is the other town.
Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember.
Yep. So there's Nashkel and Green Nest. So if you want to kind of draw a line between them and Durlag's Tower, which you had gone up to before, that it kind of makes almost like a triangle. With Nashkel and Green Nest on either side, and Durlag's Tower is more towards Nashkel's side, but yeah, still almost-ish between them.
Right.
And so you managed to make your way to the front of the stone building of the academy. There seems to be a scattered few academic types out front of this, before you see another one appear, with Flint at his back.
Looking over, I'll wave them down and walk up to them.
I'm just going to follow the gnome. It's easier.
The mage seeming to give a little bit of a almost inquisitive head tilt as he notices them approach, muttering behind his mask, almost obscuring his voice slightly. Do you know these people?
Ooh, you went muffly there for a sec. What was that?
It was meant to be muffly. He
Oh,
asked,
okay.
do you know these people? But in a muffled voice, because he's speaking from behind a mask.
Yep. Oh yeah, I would say they're with me.
Simply nodding, he seems to heft the bag once more and head it into the academy with purpose.
I guess we follow along.
Heading towards the back, this seems a lot less like a church and more what you would generally assume to be a library or a place of magic. Much more alchemical equipment and various different stones and old architecture seem to have been pieced together and placed on various tables and pedestals. Heading towards the back, he seems to lead you through a set of doors and another until you eventually see a wrought iron door ahead of you. And you all hear a knock, knock, knock on the door.
We hear this knocking on the door.
Yes.
All right.
I'd say you probably want to get rid of the bodies now.
I'm gonna leave them there because we don't know that yet.
Yep.
We decided to leave it there, because metagame and all that.
Master. Yep.
I guess I'll walk over and open up the door and greet everyone in.
Yep. The centaur opens the door. The masked man gives a slight kind of not step back, but you can see him straighten up slightly, surprised at what he's seeing open the door to his master's sort of chambers.
I walk underneath the centaur's legs and into the room and say, "Would you look at that? He's into horsewomen."
Master Shaz seems to perk up slightly, stating, Come in, come in. What is it that you need?" The small mage seeming to look around the room, his face obscured by his mask, taking a glance at the bodies on the floor, before carrying over the bag, putting it down by his desk, before asking inquisitively, "Are you all right?" Is anyone else perking up or just waiting for him to respond?
But still scrabbling on the ground eating food.
Yeah, I'm standing by the door.
Looking over at Impact, I turn around and say, "I thought you were meant to keep him under control," under my breath so the other two don't hear it.
Yep. Master Shad seems to state, "Nothing of worry, or too much worry. I'll be a little bit diminished of late, but nothing that we can't handle. However, I would ask you to keep a closer watch on the academy the coming nights," as gesturing up towards his face. "I might be a little bit unable for the most part. Send my owl. Send it to Nashkel. Let Master Bell know that we might have hit some hiccups."
Ooh.
The mage seeming to nod before heading off,
I
back
open
into
the
the
door,
academy.
smile, and wave him out.
Yep.
Try to
Closing
do
the
it.
door.
Looking
You
around
now.
the room, what does
Yep.
Rosal see?
I'm not explaining it a third time. You see the library.
Yeah,
see
so
the
he
various.
sees all the runic shit. Can I do
Yep.
a Arcana check to figure out what all the runes and shit are?
Yeah, you can. They
I was
are
gonna
on
say-
stone as well. Do you want to make a stonemasonry check? No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna
Yes,
say you
it is
should have
indeed
said something
rock.
funny about the bird eating all the meat.
Oh, Silent. Do you want to make a spot check? You specifically.
Yeah, I'll do a spot check.
Also, cheers.
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 Where's my spot? So I got the spell alphabet. Oh.
I do so love having so many skills with high fucking modifiers. It is glorious.
And Silent, you get a +4 circumstance bonus to this check.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, it was
11.
shit anyway.
Well, 11.
11. No,
There's
I did not.
something about some of the rune stones that seems oddly familiar in their dark shape and colour.
So
Oh.
does my 27 understand what the runes are?
Individually, they seem to just be sharded and fragmented. It's kind of like trying to read a sentence without without the complete sentence. Trying to read a word without the sentence. They really mean almost nothing individually.
I turn to the gnome and I tell him they seem familiar in a way.
Recent familiar or familiar as old?
They just seem familiar. As if I've seen it before.
Master Shaz seems to,
Hang
sit
on.
himself upright. Yeah?
Can I? No, I can't read Elven. Okay. I was gonna see if it was like a language or something, I could read it, but no.
I was gonna ask. Can I ask Master the wizard?
Master Shaz?
Yeah. Can I ask him if he has like a big bowl or a basket or something to put all the excess food in for the bird?
Oh no,
clean
the
up
bird
place
ate
a
it
little
all.
bit.
He ate it all.
You know what? In under 2 minutes, I'll take it.
I'm
He's a
afraid
goddamn
I
black
do
hole.
not. I don't really have a need for carrying food long distances. It's not necessarily something I do often. I just
Well,
have it with me.
Wait,
you
hang
don't
on.
need. Apparently, the bird was faster than I thought.
No, he hasn't got all of the food. He's still munching down on the corner that he vigorously shaked the platter at. He hasn't got all the food that sailed across the room.
Can I yell at the bird to stop eating all the fucking food?
The bird stops and looks up at the lizard while having still a mouthful of the food with one chunk of cheese still in one hand.
Yeah.
When I get his concentration, I say, if you stop eating now, there will be more later.
I'm just gonna say here, let him eat it. Let him clean
And-
up the mess that he made.
At this point in time, you see that your captured fugitive seems to rouse slightly, with a slight groan.
Now, who sees it, or we just all notice it?
Well, everyone would hear the groan. It's kind of like,
Can I just stand over the top of him?
are you teabagging him?
No, I'm just staring at him.
Yep, by all means.
I guess we
So-
all walk towards the sleeping prisoner.
With fluttering eyelids, with his face now uncovered from his helmet being violently leaving his head, he seems to flutteringly look at you all. What? Where?
Bird is offended by this
Where
and
am I?
throws the cheese that he's
I'm
got.
gonna give a extremely what's the
Why roll
word
for brain damage? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
What were you saying, Flint? Roll.
I was gonna say I'm gonna stare at him in a very foreboding way, like right into his eyes.
Deductively.
No, it's very much he's realizing that this is not going to be fun.
You tied him up with what exactly?
He's shackles and whatnot, because I have shackles and shit. I've got the K on me too.
Yeah, just metal shackles. Yeah, okay. Noticing you all, he seems to shake slightly, almost trying to free his hands.
I thought you said shit himself.
Yeah, nah. Try and almost, when you shake your shoulders, try to get your hands up around you before realizing he can't.
Can I walk over to Flint and hand him the potion that I was given, and can I whisper in his ear and say, "This removes bodies."
Yes, that will be handy for now. Can I turn to I'm going to turn to Shaz and say, Shaz, well, Master Shaz, I believe I'm going to conduct an interrogation on this man. I think I can probably do this with just me, Rosal, and you could stay as well with the bird here.
I'm going to do an alchemy check on that potion that he's got in his hand too while we're standing here. 35.
Of course you do.
1 second. So we'll come back to that in a second. So what were you saying, Flint?
I'm going to turn to the Master Shaz and say, I am going to begin to interrogate this man. I don't think we need anyone more than the necessary people for this one. And I'm going to turn to the wizard and the... I guess I'm going to turn to the wizard, Civi, Impact, and the elf. That you don't really need to be here for what's coming next.
I understand. I walk over to Shaz, grab his hand, and start walking
Oh,
him slowly
Shaz
towards the
stays.
door.
He can stay. He's a fucking wizard.
Oh.
Probably seem worse than what we're about to do.
Maybe. But it
So
would be
who-
good for him
so-
to be here because a high-level caster is quite handy. But yeah, no, the rest don't need to.
So who's leaving, to be specific?
You, Impact, the other wizard, and the elf.
Bye.
The bird realizing that the person who was unconscious is now awake, rears up and starts hissing, looking at him very intimidating
Wait.
like.
Oh, you're talking about the apprentice or whatever. He already
Yeah, the
left.
other guy.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm just waiting for Shaz's reply on that one then.
For him to leave.
No, he can stay. I'm just waiting for him to see what he would say to me telling the rest to leave, and then I'm going to interrogate the man.
Oh, he's completely fine with this.
Oh, okay. Yes.
He
all
just
right.
seems to like nod along with it. And
So-
apart from that, he seems to cast a spell.
Spellcraft chair.
So, like before, open up the door and let everyone walk through before I follow suit.
Lock the
Now
door on
the
your way out.
interrogation. Will do. And door shut. Click.
So what spell was it?
Control sound.
Oh, fantastic.
Beautiful.
Effectively, he's just kind of put up an area where sound will not leave.
Looking up at Lathia, I pull him to the side for a minute before we get started and mention to him, I best mention before we left the back room, it was mentioned that the local church of Oriel may very well be connected to this. The only ones that potentially have the divine knowledge for the spells and potentially the crafting expertise to make the compound that was thrown at us. Only them. Maybe you
From
can
what I've
use
gathered
that.
so far, I wouldn't be surprised if Suresh is behind all this. Right.
Makes-
Now, the fun
Oh,
part
yeah,
begins.
What was the potion that
Oh, yeah.
for the bodies? Because I did roll a 35 for that.
You aren't sure.
Oh.
Wait,
It
what?
seems very, very similar to a spell which is called Trap the Soul.
Explanation?
I'm definitely holding on to that.
So, wait. Are you going to tell
I
me
give it
this?
to Flint.
You've got the potion, do you?
Yeah, I'm literally the one holding it.
I look up to him, just so you know, that potion. It forces a creature's life force into a gem, or into whatever it holds.
Oh,
It can be held indefinitely.
speak up a little more. We do want to make sure that everyone here is privy to this information, and I'll look at the mercenary.
What? You think you'd want to spend the rest of his life as a rock? Sure, we can certainly arrange it. That potion, after all, rips one's soul out of their body into an inorganic object.
Master Shaz almost seeming to kind of interrupt you before saying, it'll make sure that they won't come back. Before you ask, I was not the one to create that, no. It is a little bit beyond my capabilities.
So, does that mean no afterlife?
He seems to let out a laugh for the first time. It means no afterlife, yes. It also means a possible bargaining chip if these people mean anything to them. However, if they're mercenaries or not, then I think it might matter little.
Yes.
If anything, it might be gross overkill.
Who
Well-
knows? Who knows? We could, if at all he decides to be uncooperative and isn't worth a bargaining chip, we can just stick the gem in a nutsack piercing and stick it to a bovine creature. He can spend the rest of his days as a glorified junk jewel.
Right, anyway, enough with the jokes, let's get down to business. Right, Bird, drag those corpses a little bit closer to the man.
Yes. The bird moves over towards noticing that everybody's left the room. The bird's kind of moved into the area where all the attention seems to be, and then moves over to grab the corpses and moves them closer to the man.
Right, I'd actually sit down next to the guy, on the floor with him. And let's hey, right. I'll make this brief.
Yes.
You can tell me now, or you can tell me later. Either way, I'll get the information, but one will be a lot more, let's say, bearable for you. This is my offer of generosity.
You making any checks or just
Yeah,
stating that?
I'll make it an intimidate. $28. Oh, hang on. No, that was the wrong one. It was a 11 on that one.
So
I still get it. I'll still get it. Yeah.
Yeah. He seems taken aback, but he kind of he spits at you. Right, I'll make this a. Does he hit you with the spit? No, he misses.
Looking down at Lathia, I hold up 3 vials. Burn, melt, or evaporate.
Oh, we won't be needing that at the moment. Bird, you can begin on one of the feet if you wish. I'm just gonna pull out the dagger I have. So,
No need. And
Oh no,
immediately the bird,
I'm not.
uses...
You keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna do I've just got it in my hands. Right.
Okay. Yep.
Now.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I was just going, okay.
Yeah.
I was just saying, okay. So the bird is going to start biting and eating his feet?
Bird,
one of the corpses, I guess. Just to, freak the dude out a bit.
Okay, yep. So the bird seems to tear into one of the bodies. Are you starting... Wait, are you just... Because you said something about feet.
Oh yeah, start with the legs and... get the legs first.
So you just start kind of ripping flesh off of the feet and around the sinew and everything else, starting to let the foot's bone to bear.
While he's doing this, I'm going to make an ever so casual motion to go over to the platter. And is it a use magic item to make that so it
you just hack it
everywhere?
No.
Wait,
well, you don't know.
Antela, how would you know it's the magical platter?
Oh, good point.
Yeah, okay.
While this is happening, though, the bird deliberately does it in such a way that when he tears off the foot, he's deliberately making eye contact with the guy, and that's the guy who's tied up.
Do you want to make another intimidate check?
Me?
Yes. And what do you say with it?
I will say, as you can
or
see...
what are you asking him?
Now, I'll make it simple. I'll make it really easy for you to begin with. What's your name? I'll do the intimidate.
Yep. Okay. He says that his name is Aaron.
Oh, well, okay. I don't really care, to be honest. Now, another
He
fairly
spits
easy
at you
question.
again. Not caring about his name, he spits at you.
Now, what's the name of the
Misses
man?
completely.
Yeah.
Lands on his it lands on his own tied up corpse. Well, tied up body. Probably
Now,
soon to be corpse.
what was his name as I gesture to the one currently being eaten?
What does it matter to you? Thought
It
you didn't
doesn't.
care about names.
No, but we might start a little bit of conversation, to be civil, as I gesture
You call this
once again.
civil?
Well, for now, it is compared to what will be coming later.
You seem, well, as he said, you call this civil? You're nothing but beasts. Look at you. You're not human. Less than most of you. Don't know what you two are. Looking up at you, Flint, and also at Master Shaz. Might as well be fucking demons for all I care.
Well,
The bed fights is funny.
He chuckles as he's eating the foot. Just
I mean, once again, for what you care for, doesn't really matter at the moment. Now, with the people that you're friends or compatriots with, what can you tell me about them?
Wouldn't be a very good mercenary if I just gave away things like that. That's what I was paid for.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
even know if I'm going to get out of here.
that's entirely up to you. I am a generous man.
You want to make a diplomacy check?
Sure.
Were you lying? If you're lying, then make a bluff check. If you're telling the truth that you might let him go, make a diplomacy check.
Oh, yeah, that was a diplomacy check.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I got a 36.
36. Oh my sweet Zeus, plus 20. Almost a nat. I don't know why he's rolling against that. I just assumed there was going to be a bluff. But his eyes seem to narrow slightly as he kind of shuffles against the wall slightly, trying to sit himself upright a little bit better. Yeah?
Yes, now.
You'll let me
next.
go?
Sure, I'll let you go. Now, another question. How long have you been working with these people?
A week.
Who hired
Maybe
you?
6 days tops. Don't know her name.
her name. Hmm.
Sure about that?
Yeah. I'm working for another person. She hired a bunch of us.
Right. Where were you hired?
Well, where's anyone hired in a place like this? Somewhere where you're going to get work. We were just passing through originally. We were guards on a merchant caravan.
While he's
However, stayed in
focusing,
this a little bit longer. Then dark-haired girl came up to us, gave us an interesting opportunity. Little bit of work, very well paying. Thought we'd stay for a bit. Quite simple work. Well, just wait here. Wait and see if there's something that comes along. And then when we're given the order, we did what we did.
Where
right,
do you
Dan?
wait? Oh yeah, what was that, Andrew?
While they're having this conversation, I'm gonna have a look around and have a look for. Is there any goblets or cups or anything that he could use to drink?
There is a small glass on Master Shaz's desk.
All right.
What do you want him to do?
Is he focusing on Lathia?
Master Shaz?
No. The dude.
Yep.
Okay, so he's not going to notice me walking over and just having a look at the goblet or picking it up.
He probably is more focused on Satanic eating someone's foot and Flint interrogating him.
Right, so I'm going to pour an acidic fire into the glass. Keep in mind it hasn't reacted yet, and I'm activating delay, pending on it. So that's burning one of my infusions, and I'm activating a pending.
Oh, how far through the corpse is Bird?
He's probably up to what's that like lower leg muscle? You know the like thick one on the
Thigh.
back of your leg. Your low.
Yeah.
No, not the thigh. The one below it, below the knee.
Quad?
Yeah, the
Quad. Yeah.
Yep.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
The muscle you use a lot for running.
Is there
Yeah,
any
yeah.
is there any bottles of wine next to the glass or anything like that?
No, there is not.
So there's nothing sort of like a decanter or anything that could be used to drink? Any water, any sort of fluids?
Not in the room at the moment, no.
You
Can ask
And
prick.
as you're
Shaz.
doing this, Master Shaz is kind of like, blind as he is, he can kind of like hear you kind of ruffling around on his table, and he has kind of raised an eyebrow.
Right, so I'll walk around the other side of the table and hold the glass as if it's like I'm intending to drink it, but not quite, as I'm watching.
Yep, okay.
The effect has a pending thing on it as well, keep in mind. So
right. Now, I will point out one
How
thing.
long does it pend for?
depends. It can be 10
Was that a
minutes.
pun? Depends?
Yes. It's 10 minutes per caster level.
Okay. So, what were you saying, Flint?
Oh, yeah, I'll just say. Now, I will make one thing clear. We will have all the information I want by the time he finishes the second one, which I will be honest, that would be in your best interests to tell me everything by then.
I'm all ears.
Right, now, where do you and your work buddies, friends, usually wait for orders?
The old man's who I take orders from, but he's the one that like told us to do this. Don't know where he fucked off to. We
And
were
his name?
1 second. I actually have that somewhere. Gerald. No, that is not a joke, and I didn't come up with. That's actually his name. He's a recurring character.
His name is just Gerald.
Yes.
Alright.
It's hilarious for a reason, and it comes up later.
Oh, no.
Cheers.
Yo, wait a minute. No. Poor Gerald.
The old man.
Hang on, I gotta type
We
that
were
down.
we were sent here. Well, I was with him. We were just keeping an eye on this guy, gesturing up towards Master Shaz with his head.
Oh, wait, what was that one? I was
We were
typing
just
stuff.
keeping an eye on this guy. Easy fucking money. Then I got given the order. Follow him. We went through. He went off somewhere with that girl. And that's when we took her. Simple snatch and grab. That's what it's meant to be, at least.
Oh, yes,
Grab
it
the
is
girl.
quite simple, but, I mean, you obviously valued your life less than money, which is why you're here.
It wasn't that I valued my life less than money.
Then why did
It
you
was a
take her?
fact. It was a fact of the matter. I thought I could get away with it.
Oh, yes, they all do. But obviously
They all
you...
do until they don't.
Yeah, which you have
Comes
first-hand
hand in
experience
hand with
of.
being a mercenary. You guys should know that at least.
Oh, yes, trust me, I'm very well acquainted with risks and money. Now, what can you tell me about this Shrine of Oral and the people there?
Rhine of Oril? Fuck are you talking about?
Hmm.
You as crazy as these people here?
Let's keep it friendly, otherwise it will become not so much.
All right, all
Now,
right, all right.
the girl, what do you know about her? I'm referring to one of the ones who you say, what was it? What did he say before? Hired him? No, Gerald hired him, but he knew something about a girl.
He said that he worked underneath of Gerald, and then a dark-haired girl hired him. Well, hired their kind of troop.
Okay, I'll type that down.
Walking over, I pat Lathier on the shoulder and hand him the glass.
Is this the explosive one?
This isn't explosive, it's acidic fire. It's only explosive when smashed and spread.
What the fuck am I going to do with that?
Well, you said you were going to let him go.
Oh yeah, I said I'd let him go.
Yeah.
I'll
Not
just
that
put
I
that.
would.
I'll just put it on the ground next to me. Right, so you work for a man named Gerald. You were hired by a girl. Your name's Aaron.
Hey.
Right, is there any other things you can tell me?
I've been with Gerald once when we met her. Outside of her finding us, generally she seems to. Well, when I met her, it was just outside of town. I think it was it's near this creepy place, cemetery of sorts.
Oh yes, the graveyard. I've heard about it. Right, is that absolutely everything?
Eh, I'd have to say that there's really not much else. All that I do is keep an eye on this guy. We did this because I was told to. Beyond that, I really haven't done much else.
Would
But
I be able to? Is there a check I can do to check
if you want,
someone's
yeah,
alignment?
sure.
What would that be? Sense motive?
Well, ooh. Because I know there's a clerical spell that can do it, but
We'll just say
I
no
don't
then.
think Civi will have it. But I'll allow you to do a sense motive, and I'll make a judgment whether or not you can tell his alignment.
All right.
I can. What's
You
the
can?
11.
difference between an
I got 11.
Xbox, and a black box on the skills?
X means you have it trained. So that means you get the full bonuses for it. If it's got a blank box, that means you can still use
So
it
if
if
it's
it doesn't have a black square.
so if it's gotten so 1 second, I'm gonna have to actually pull up a character sheet for this. I can't actually remember because there's the box
The
which
black
ticks
box
it, and
means
then
you
there
can
is a
use it
symbol
while
next
it's
to it.
untrained, but you have no points into it.
Yep.
The white box with an X inside of it means you have trained the skill and you get the full bonuses in your things.
So the X in the white box means that it's a class skill, not a cross-class skill.
Yeah.
A black box next to it means that 1 second, let me pull it up.
Can be used.
Yeah, a black box means that you can use it while untrained. If it has no box next to it, like the black box is on the right-hand side of the skill name, it means that it's a trained skill only. So, for instance, all of the knowledge checks do not have a black box next to it, which means you need to have knowledge in that thing, or you need to be able to know how to open a lock or sleight of hand or use magic device in order to make the skill check.
I do have sense motive, and I do have some good a decent amount of stats in it.
Do you want to make a roll?
To try it. Yeah, I can give it a roll. Slash roll. It's
You know he's neutral, but you're not sure where.
Okay.
Right, now, where were you supposed to take the girl?
We were meant to take her after dealing with him to the cemetery. We were told that we were meeting them there tonight.
Tonight, eh? Right.
If you want, I can take you there.
Oh, we can find it. Now,
True, but getting close.
what was that?
You don't exactly seem true, but getting close. You don't exactly strike me as a sneaky type.
Oh, I'm not. I don't need to be. Now, so hang on. So everything has told me. Hired by a man named Gerald. He's old bloke. No, dark-haired girl hired them. Worked for a bloke called Gerald. They've taken them to the cemetery. Now, and what about the box? What do you know about that?
What, the one that the girl was carrying?
Yes.
Fucked if I know about that. As far as I know, not even Gerald knows that.
Where can I find Gerald?
Promise to let me go.
Oh, I did
I'll
say
take
I
him
would
to.
set you free.
I'll take you to him.
I can't entirely trust you with that one. What if you've got an ambush planned up?
How the fuck am I going to plan an ambush?
You take a job and you don't have a fallback plan?
I mean, I know the plan. The plan. We're not
Well,
exactly some sort of like crack squad.
can I
Gerald's all but
um
that of a fucking brigadier.
can I do a
He's a
bluff check to
bandit
see if he
of
would lead me there?
most.
If that was a lie or not?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll make a check and then you make another.
Fuck off.
40. 16 beats my 14.
Oh yeah,
You
okay,
can
I got a
tell he's
16,
not
yeah.
lying.
Right, now, another question. Actually, no, I think I'm done. Well, a merc like you must have some games. Maybe you like to flip coins, play games of chance. Let's
At
have a
times.
little coin flip.
You're gonna have to flip the coin for me. I'm a little tied up at the moment.
Oh yes, I'll do it myself. I'm gonna fucking brag on this guy. I'm gonna pull out the platinum coin. Right. Now.
Pretty little coin you have there.
Oh
Should
yes,
be
I've got.
working for you guys.
Probably would have been the right decision, but I mean, your path went a different way, obviously.
Don't
Now,
have to.
well, that's what we're going to find out. Heads or tails?
I always have been a little bit of a head kind of man.
Are you
Giving a
entirely
little
sure on that?
giving a laugh at his own joke.
Right, I'm gonna flip the coin, catch
Two
it,
is
and
heads. Two is heads, one is tails.
yeah,
Or are
we'll
you
do
going
that.
to try and like sleight of hand it?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, what is my sleight of hand?
If you don't have it trained, then
Oh,
you can't use it.
yeah, I've got it trained. Yeah, so it is. Oh, it's just a 1d20.
Or
I got a
yeah.
16.
Wait, you don't have it trained at all?
I do. I've got bard levels. Of course, I've got it. And double noble.
Yeah,
I've got
but
it.
do you have one rank in it? So one skill, one like rank in it. Because if you don't have one rank in sleight of hand, you can't use it, even if it's a
Shit.
class
Yeah,
skill.
no, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I'll just flip it naturally then.
Yep. So two is heads, one is tails.
Yep. I'm just gonna say to him now. Are you 100% on that decision? Because this probably means a lot more than you realise.
He seems to rest his head back against the stone wall Well, don't really have any choice in it.
Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. Huh. I
Well,
guess.
one was tails.
Oh shit! I thought one was heads. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Because
Fuck it.
one, I said like, yeah, because I always think of it as lower as the tail end.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Tails.
Ah, well, was a good fight, wasn't it?
It was good. Oh, I feel a little bad now.
Don't worry. I did what I did. You did what you did. We'll see each other in the next life.
Oh no, you still get to go free. I just have no say over what the rest do to you.
Ah,
I
well.
would free you, but now it's up to the rest. I'll give him the key. I'm just going to walk out of the room. Oh, it's up to you guys.
Hand me the glass as you leave.
Yep.
I look
Yep.
down.
He seems
not-
to like get up, kind of doing that almost ringing notion on his like hands where you had tied him.
Looking up at him, raise the glass up, like as in a toast, and hand it to him. To your health, man. And begin to walk it.
Hey,
The bird starts circling
Could-
predatory and hissing, and then just turns around and walks out of the room
I'm going to call out to him and say,
while dragging out the corpse as well.
what can I say? There is. You did say you know where Gerald was, yes?
I know where he hangs. Cheers. Still, the offer's on the table. After this, I'm going to be skipping town.
Well,
If you want me to, help you with finding that girl, might be able to get them a little bit closer or draw their attention for a bit of time. And do. But for now, cheers.
hang on a
Thank
second.
you for honouring your word.
What would Lathy do here?
Probably have a giggle at about what's going to occur.
Just trying to think what if I would tell him. Well, he does know where Gerald is, and he didn't tell us.
It's still delayed by like another 20 minutes, fam.
Right. I guess you'll be taking us to Gerald then. Put down the drink.
Hey. Seeming to gently scooch a few of the like parchments gently across Master Shaz as he seems to like absently like you can get the feeling even behind his blindfold he is kind of like
Well,
Did you cut out? Oh, okay, yeah, he's gone.
Damn.
I really thought for a moment you were going to let him drink it.
Oh, I would have. Well, I don't know where the fuck Gerald is.
He kept.
And Gerald is the man that he works for, so if I get my hands on Gerald.
Gerald's my father.
We can't trust the lizard. Kill him.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't deny me more. I was going to get very interesting.
what?
Okay, yeah,
He's
you're
a
back.
metal.
Yeah, you're back. You cut out there.
Yeah. So he gently like scooches Master Shaz's like papers gently like in a little bit off the corner of the table and puts the goblet down.
Alright, I'll wait for him to, I guess, follow Lathier out, and I'll follow behind him, just mentioning to Master Shaz, you might want to get rid of that as we leave.
He can't see it.
Well, as you say that, and on your way out, like out of the corner of your eye, you see like Master Shaz raise two fingers and the goblet like incinerates.
I was kind of looking forward to seeing him literally turn from into liquid from the inside out. That would have been fun.
Oh, I'm going to call that Shaz. Master Shaz. Would I be able
Yes.
to have those magical instruments from your shop?
The man seems to sigh before saying, "What instrument do you play?"
I have string and air, but I can do any of them.
Come over here.
Before
I'll
you
walk
go
over.
in, can I tap Flint on the shoulder?
Yeah,
and
what
ask
were
him
you
to-
saying,
You're
Civi?
outside, Tibby.
Oh, I thought the door was already open.
Well,
I
you
was
were
just
all
about
just
to.
leaving. Just all leaving, and it's kind of like that cursory glance sort of thing.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
can we have the platter as well? Because that'd be big.
No,
I want the-
Don't take his
I would
food
like-
source.
I would like that, but that is he does need to eat.
The thing is something like
Mm.
that is not something he would want to part with. That and the fact that Dan would probably agree, that would make a lot of the game trivial as fuck.
Not
Yeah.
for my character.
Well, I'm going to walk over to Shaz.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay, wait. Everyone stay here. Quickly, me and Flynn jump into Man Cave.
Yep.
I want to kind of like introduce this a little bit more, like take someone aside and say it instead of just like relying on people not metagaming.
Fair enough.
I'm still in the room with him, just so you know.
Technically, I am as well.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll just
God
say it's
damn it.
magical. I'll walk in there.
So I'm
Yep.
going to assume everyone else has left, even though they have now like kind of retconned it and said that they weren't.
Yeah, we'll do with that.
What instrument were you wanting?
What ones did he have that were magical?
Well,
was-
what instrument do you want? He asks.
So is he referring to what he has, or can he just fucking?
He's asking you. He's not giving anything away.
The specific instruments, or you mean the specific ones that I play?
What instrument are you wanting? You don't strike me as a bard. I don't assume you can play most things.
Oh. I am a noble, and we have been trained in these ways. Of course, I mean, I do have bard levels, but I'm not going to say that. Yes, I believe I can go with. I can play any stringed instrument or any air instruments, things like that.
A lute? A
Well,
harp. A small one. Would that suffice?
Yes.
I know not the reason why you need this. However, he seems to use one of his fingernails and cuts down the palm of his hand. The blood that like seems to come out, he seems to almost strain his hand against, like in an arch over his table, as the blood seems to stream down and after a small amount of time takes shape. A very, very thin, almost elven looking in creation, harp seems to be created. A deep blood red.
That was quite interesting.
We have a great many talents here at the Academy.
Yes, I'd imagine being friends with Master Bell has a lot of connotations behind it.
It certainly doesn't help. Well, it does not help. Doesn't not help.
Yeah, all right.
I'll send you the details and we'll jump back in.
Yep, all right.
Okay.
Now, before you start speaking, was that magic in the sense that someone went and used a spell to talk to one another?
Well, Because everyone had said they were leaving the room, and then it was the moment that like he said that he was asking for something that everyone kind of appeared back.
Well, no, I'd never left the room. I was still standing by the door.
I said I dragged the corpse out of the room after everybody else left, but then I was confused because people then all of a sudden came back. So I don't know if we were like
Yeah, that was
rewinding
the
or-
confusing thing from my aspect,
okay,
where
alright,
it's
we'll
like
just run with what happened.
everyone had left, and then when Flint had wanted to do something in the room, that suddenly everyone kind of went, "No, we're still all in the room."
No,
It's kind of
I'd
like,
never left.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just let it go as if everyone did leave, just to make it simple.
yep,
Okay.
yep. Okay, so you drag all. Well, wait, you're still dragging the bodies with you. I assumed you would
I
leave.
dragged a body out the door with me when we left.
I'm guessing you fully ate
They
the other
do
one.
still have like
Still
armor.
eating it, yeah.
They still have armor on that. You can't drag this through the town.
Oh well, like just outside, I guess. I mean, I'm still eating shit. Like I tend to eat shit on the go.
Well, I'm not going to stop you.
Well, can we
Someone can warn me as I
take
come
the
out the door or
equipment
something.
off the dead ones? That would be useful. Can we do that?
I guess I'll do an artificer check to make sure any of it isn't fucking enchanted.
Yeah, I doubt it was.
They're mercenaries. Broke mercenaries at that.
16. Do I see any magical auras on their equipment?
On whose equipment?
The guys.
The dead people.
The dead people.
No, they do not have any magical artifacts on them.
Alright, so I pipe up. Yeah, none of it's magical. Potentially masterwork, not my area of expertise.
Right. Well, take their coin purses and their equipment if anyone wishes to sell it. We probably wouldn't get much. Right. Aaron, because you're with us for now. I really would not recommend running.
Fuck that. You've already bested me and quite a few of my allies. I
I'm
would
just gonna
say,
glance at the corpse and nod.
however, this isn't a threat. This isn't me wanting to do anything. You have my longsword? I turn up unstrapped, they're gonna know something's off.
Take one from the body. He doesn't need it anymore.
He kind of like solemnly nods as he leans down and kind of like rips off the guy's like belt and ties it around his waist, sheathing the longsword.
Right. And I suppose we'll be on our way. I think that's actually probably a good point to end it at.
Yep, sounds good.
Oh.
Mm.
It's 11. It's 10 past 11.
Fucking, what is this?
You had your fucking moment in the sun, Impact.
I killed 2 people.
I can tell you had a giddy smile when you said that.
Yes.
Yes.
There's actually one thing there that I would like to do before we go, but what I'll say here, right? Like that my character goes, "I human." Yes, 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 and points towards Lanthea and says like, "Can I have a word with you?" Yes, 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 yes. Yeah.
Fuck, I should have mentioned we need another ring. We'll do it next session.
I can't wait until we get to 7 rings.
Oh, God, no. Oh, hang on, I'll end the recording there.
Nice.
Do you know
Thank
what
you, everyone. And yes, certainly been a good one. We didn't get as far as I wanted, but that is to be expected. Intimidation and interrogations always go far too long.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
very nearly turned into human soup.
Ah,
Alright.
soup is the best.
See, you keep going on